this society is about to come to an end. Y'all switching? Hold tight, yep.
No, I'm live though. You can keep going.
Yeah, we're in a time where
you can do both of them live?
This rulership.
You want to?
No. I was just saying.
Oh no, I went live, so it wouldn't cut off.
Okay, I didn't know you can do it live while the other was going live.
Mm-hmm. So you mean on the same channel?
Yeah.
I think you can.
This is Hebrews 10 and 27.
You want the mic?
I ain't got that adapter piece.
Okay.
And this
that works.
word that once signified the removing of those things that are shaken and some things that are made. That those things will not be shaken may remain.
So a matter of Lord, if you have real faith in the Lord, your faith ain't gonna be shaken, man. Okay? No matter what tribulation comes your way, man. Okay, you're gonna remain. We remained out here, man. Okay? The last time that we took a week off, that was when our old camp leader was in.
And that was just a week. That wasn't a goddamn months.
But we still had that. Hey, we gotta go out.
We still went out. I mean, he took a goddamn week.
Yeah. But we've been out here, man. Okay? People don't want to hear this word, man. Okay, we don't care about the numbers either, man.
They laid it down.
For 2 years.
Take a knee.
For 2 years.
Especially when the knee is busted. The whole time.
Oh, yeah, shit. So that shows that you're not trustworthy, man. Okay?
And you know what, man? And we'll say this. If you want to get back, because you know the Lord can have mercy. You want to get back on board, man, you got to go out there and teach. In season, out of season, too, man. You guys use this as some social media. Get out there and teach in season, out of season, and continue to teach. Don't take no break. Look, the U.S., what happened if any military around the globe took a break? Yeah, no. They took a break. They wouldn't be blowing up. If they took a 5-hour break, this whole place would have been held within probably 30 minutes right today. Yeah. That's a good point. I now told it on the headlines, police will not be in the route for 6 hours. You know? Protecting that little bit. You know? It's going to be hard to bring back order. People be sweating for real.
Keep sweat.
You just roll by, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you have to.
I'll put it like this. Real men in the Lord that's doing this be out by on God and the right doctrine will be staying out there. So quit for a while and coming back is one of those strange doctrines.
It is a good thing that the heart be established in grace. You know? So you being a little pussy and quit, you know, that's you're not established. Y'all with the Lord, y'all by your own shop. You know? Now all of a sudden you want to come back because you see other people. You ain't nothing but a follower, man. You know? You just want to fit in with the in crowd. That's how you know he was one of those type people in school, man. You know? You just want to fit in. You see everybody else doing hard, so he just got all of a sudden come out of the blue and just do the same thing. Yeah.
hey, pass me the ball. I want to.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That ain't what this truth is about, man. Okay? Let's teach the word, man. Okay? The Lord has angels that's taking count of everything that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So when you're doing it, you out here. You know what I'm saying?
So I said unto him, no man ever put his hand towards his well, and he took it well, and he looked back, and he did, but the kingdom will come out.
And that's the Lord's words, man. Okay? See, y'all, man, a lot of people that come into the truth and they go back into the world, y'all not mad at us, man, because we just speaking the word, man. Okay? People talking about we hating. No, what? We hate the evil and love the good, man. Okay, so yeah, we hate it, man. Perspective of things, and y'all think that people are just supposed to love everything that y'all do, man. Okay? But that's a false livelihood, man. Okay? Talking about we supposed to go to the hood. You going to the hood, niggas fucking hide shit out there.
They're
We good.
winging it.
We good.
You got guys that go out there and teach, they just wing it, man. They don't know what the hell they're doing. Oh, go ahead.
We on. Yeah.
Hey, you can get that Ephesians 6:12.
Hey, that's a spiritual book.
If the phone rang, just push the end. Yeah, don't even.
Calm.
All right, this is Ephesians 6:12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
Yeah, so here go the thing, right? Which a lot of them folk niggas or folky niggas, they don't believe that Cornelius is an Israelite. Okay? But here go the thing. We not out here wrestling against flesh and blood, man. Okay, this ain't no white and black thing. Okay, for y'all to sit up there and say, or go to the hood, in the hood, you only gonna have one, pretty much one demographic of people. You know? And when you look at it, right? Like, look, we were just talking about this the other day, right? When it comes down to 12,000 piece tribe, right? Like, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi pretty much already got that 12,000.
You got to worry about the other man. You got to worry about the rest. What about the rest of the time?
Hey, IUIC just did an 800-man camp, right? Little walk or whatever. That's 800 people right there. Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, like, you already know the tribe of Judah probably already got their 12,000 already right now.
And then you look on the comment board, it's great to see the men of the Lord get together. You know? But on a flip note, Esau's getting hurt by seeing men get together, man. They might be doing it in another doctrine, in another way. But even us, Esau hates this, man. Us getting together, the last thing men got in this goddamn society that's crumbling is the spirit of the Lord, man. You know? This is it. You can't go to any other job where a woman ain't running. You can't even go to a mechanic shop, the bitch sitting up front talking shit. She don't know nothing about an alternator or brakes. She talking shit. You go to a doctor's office, there ain't nothing but nigga woman up in there, man. You can't even go to a fucking grocery store, there ain't nothing but nigga woman. You know? You go to Jiffy Lube, the nigga woman sitting in front of there. She don't want her hands dirty, but she gonna run the shit.
Even in the clothing store.
Yeah, the men's
Nothing
store.
but women in there.
Nothing but women in there. Come on now. So we're not having women up in our congregation. And you got groups that allow women to sit up there in their fucking congregation like that, man. Let the women do women things, man.
If something were to go down, women ain't can't do it.
Nah.
They got all these fucking women movies and shit.
They'll realize that if something really happens, they'll realize. The problem is that when the riots happened, I didn't see no women out there doing all that things.
They will in the beginning because they'll throw the bottles and run.
They'd be screaming.
That's where the screams are coming from.
That's the only time I see it. The real shit that was going down, like, you know, with the police and shit, wasn't no women out there. It was nothing but these crazy ass niggas. There wasn't no women out there, you know? And that's when they say, that's when they want the men to step up. See, really, the women are in control. Because women can get men to step up and do when they want the shit to be done. But then when it's time to get what they need to get done, they'll step back. The men will step back and the women will do it. So basically the women are doing and controlling the whole situation.
And men are allowed.
And men are allowing it. So when it's time for the women to do shit, the men to do shit, the women will step back. Okay, men, get them. Okay, and then when the shit is done, okay, I'm back in charge. That shit. Go ahead. Yeah, that's what men are today, lap dogs. They're gentle men. Okay? They're gentle.
Fight against principalities,
That's what we wrestling against, man. Okay, keep going.
against powers, against the rulers of darkness.
And a lot of niggas in the hood got this mindset that if all of us unite, that we can go against the police, okay, we can go against the government. But the government controls all that stuff, man. Okay, that's verdict.
That's really cool. Where are you going?
We talking about a power, right? Which is talking about Esau, a power that the Lord created, that the Lord put up against, man. Okay? The Lord put Esau in the position that he in right now, man. Okay? And when you go into it, right, a lot of these people that these cops are killing, they niggas, man, in the fucking first place, man. Okay? And the scripture says, who perished innocent, man. Okay? These Christians that getting shot down in the church, they fucking idol worshiping, man. Okay? Now, but if once the so-called white man starts putting his hand towards Israel, the elect, then that's when you can get, really mad, man. Okay? But these little 2/3 heathen niggas out here on the street, fuck them, man. Okay?
Jeremiah 11:14.
Yeah, well, I pray for these people. No, even if you pray for them, the Lord ain't gonna hear that prayer, man. So fuck these, Trayvon Martins and fucking Freddie Graves and all them niggas, man. Okay? Keep going up. We're not out here about a black or white thing, man. Okay? This is about the elect. Okay? Keep on.
Or to that nigga that God, that crazy.
Yeah, because I was about to say the race wars, man. Okay? Pretty soon, these little niggas out here on the streets, man, you ain't gonna be able to get through to them. Yeah, they go when shit gets real, they gonna be going up against killing white motherfuckers or Edomites and shit. Edomites gonna be killing them. They already doing it on a low level right now, but it's gonna get even more serious out here, man. Because that's the prophecies, man. Okay? You got IUIC walking around talking about marching against violence. When it's gonna be more violence in these streets, man. Okay? Them niggas that's on the block, right? They gonna be going up against their own people because if you don't got no food, the next person that's next to you, whatever he got is more precious to you now.
Well, that's all. They already robbed you. Well, they robbed you for women, but you don't really even have your own woman technically. They belong to another man. So it's actually, I have to go ahead and make this up. This is Jeremiah 11:14. Therefore pray not God for this people, neither lift up a cry or a prayer for them, for I would not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble.
And the scriptures say that in their affliction they shall seek them early.
Yeah, which if you want to go deeper into that, they technically always been doing that with these churches. When it gets to Jacob's trouble, they will really be seeking charges. That's why we can't pray for these things right now. I mean, we ain't praying for them right now. Why? Because they want to still do the same shit. They're going to still be niggas. They're going to die like niggas. And our job is not to cry right now.
Y'all know the Bible talks about race wars are coming to America, right?
And they them people that march against violence too.
Hey, if some Persians going on right now, you better best believe they bumping Persians too.
Yeah, you know what? You know, every Edomite has a little bit of racism in it. You know, a lot. Because they can say, yeah, I love black people too. You get that shit out of them, they'll say, fucking nigger. Or they might not say that, but they'll show some hate towards you. Just make them bad enough, they'll get it out. You know? But Jeremiah 14. Jeremiah 11:14. Therefore, pray not thou for this people. So I don't want to cut you off. But even going into that, that's also with these other camps. They're not teaching the correct word. They're not teaching what's according to your house job.
They're not in the right spirit.
Right.
They're not in the right spirit of coming out with work. Right. You got that person who come to work and they want to come to work. You know what I'm saying? And then they come and they have, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord looking like, man, I'm not getting that nigga fired, man. Okay, we can replace that with people. You know, we want people that's going to actually come in and actually hear about his business, man. Okay? Okay, these other things, they're not in the right word. You know? Can we finish this one off like this? You know, 6, one on that?
Alright, against the rulers of the darkness of this world.
Right.
Against
Even if our people was to come together, there's something called the CIA and these other government agencies that can infiltrate them people coming together, man. Okay?
Yeah.
No, I'm about to say because they even do it in Israel. You know, they even infiltrated Israel. They got agents and shit, man.
You know? But that makes more sense to send agents. But these other niggas, they don't even need this. I mean, they can toy around with them to send agents for them anyways. If they really want to get rid of them, this is the military.
But them niggas already a puppet white man's game anyway. Because the Esau got a fucking agenda anyway.
Right.
You know, to get rid of them niggas.
Right. I mean, Esau, he can use this about the military. He wants to break it. He wants to break it down like
Yeah. They get high. And wear Jordans and shit. So that's all the agenda to look crap. Get safe. Get safe up.
They want to look the gooniest ever. They want to be the super fly goon on the street.
Yeah, to look like somebody out there, man. I don't give a fuck about looking like nothing to these women, man. Okay? Yeah. Going up on them.
against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Right, keep going.
Therefore, take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh.
Yeah, so when we come out here, right, we gotta have our spiritual garments on, man. Okay? Not just out here on the highway and hedges, okay, but in your everyday life, man. Okay? Come on.
That ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand.
Yeah, because here go the thing. Right now, we're preparing ourselves for when shit get real out here, man. Okay? Hold on, man. Let's read the scripture, man. Okay? People don't have no patience either, man. If you don't have patience, that means that you don't believe, man. Okay? We ain't on these other agendas, man. Okay? We're on the Lord's agenda.
Therefore, having your voice heard about the truth.
Yeah, so when you come out here on the highway and hedges, for is a man of the Lord period, okay? It's a man who's going to stand up for the truth, man. Okay? Scripture say, gird up your loins like a man. Okay? When it comes down to what's right is right, man, and what's wrong is wrong. You'll never see us sitting up here hand in hand with a nigga, man. Okay? Now, if it was niggas among us, we'd get rid of them niggas, man.
type shit you want to see in the hood. Where the hell you gonna get with that?
Then you get emotional.
You get emotional until you walk off.
And then they want to be a fight. Yeah, then there'd be a fight or some shit, you know, because the niggas want to talk some shit. You know? And in the hood, that's their area. You know what I'm saying? They right there, that's their area, man. Okay? See, the thing is, they not wise. That's what it really is. It boils down to them fucking niggas not wise, man. Okay? The scripture says, teach these words to a wise man so that he may increase your learning. Okay? That's what we looking for, the wise men. Okay, keep going. A wise man ain't gonna be in no fucking hood, man.
Right.
Okay? No fucking wise men in the fucking hood, man.
Ecclesiastes 7 and 4. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the house of fools is in the house of mirth.
Yeah, all them niggas around there, what y'all think about LeBron James over there up that school though?
Yeah, that's the hardest.
And they look at that, right, like he did a noble thing.
Yeah.
He opened a school to continue to teach their curriculum, to keep them indoctrinated in what Esau wants them to be learning. Wise men in the hood, right? But
Yeah, they ain't wise motherfuckers.
Right, because I'm like you just said, you think about LeBron went up there. I got care about it. Wow. This is another nigga.
You allow niggas into your camp. You know, and you in the hood, niggas gonna have open bottles and shit around your around your campfires.
go ahead, bottles, come over and shit.
Campfires smelling like fish and shit, man. Man. That's all you these niggas is not wise, man. Okay? Let's keep on that. So it say have your loins girt about with what?
And having a breastplate of righteousness.
Right. So when we come out here, man, no matter what people throw our way, we supposed to be able to withstand that. You know what I'm saying? You know, cause guess what? When you look at the armor, okay, the breastplate, right? That's them people trying to attack you. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be trying to come at you. Oh, y'all just niggas, right? Oh, nigga, we know you. You know? Oh, look, you got on them. You got on them shoes. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of stuff that you gotta deal with. In the hood. You know? You gotta have, which our battle armor is being tested every day when people come up. You know what I'm saying? But in the hood, you can check and see whether your armor really terrible out that motherfucker. And you gotta look like, yo, I'm wearing all this armor and I'm taking a goddamn beating every day. But for no reason. Some niggas. Yeah, that's what we on right now.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we talking about the whole entire armor. With this armor, okay, is important, but keep going. No, go ahead.
Because I did like 2 videos on that before because the whole purpose of having the armor.
Are y'all from Ethiopia? Sudan?
Yeah, the whole purpose of having the whole armor on is to protect you. Yeah, like you say, you're gonna change the view. It's like an say tree. You're basically a tank. You can't take hits if you're wearing that armor. If you're wearing that armor, if you have one side heavy and you have one side of armor on, you have the whole armor. It's more easy to
You actually heard things, man, because you got different brothers that have different words, you know? And it's many birds in the fucking in the hood, man. Okay? A lot of them niggas got fucking fucked out. Okay? So going out there and wearing this armor, okay, you really gonna take a major beating, man, for no fucking reason, man. Okay? See, here go the thing, we got the spirit and we got the truth. So we can handle it, but that ain't something you wanna go through every day, man. Okay? You need to be speaking to a vast majority of people. Keep going up.
And your feet shod with preparation of the gospel of peace.
And what does that mean? Okay? Always being prepared to speak this word, man. Okay? Being prepared when you on a battlefield, and it's a spiritual battlefield, right? And you see somebody else going through, you know, hey, I'm ready, man. I'm ready for whatever. You know, and I'm not talking about from off of a carnal aspect, you know, but I'm ready to bring out this word. That's how you're supposed to be, man. And y'all don't got y'all ain't out there with the right spiritual footwear, man. Okay? Y'all out there with some spiritual fucking Jordans on and shit, you know? Yeah. Yeah, that ain't the right armor, man, for this type of spiritual battlefield, man.
By the way, them shoes that he had in my that's not real. And really, you focus guys is no different than these crazy ass Christians out here. That's all they are.
Keep going, it's a little bit more here.
Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked.
Yeah, that means, you know, even though you may have the armor, right, this whole armor, you still got to have something to protect you, man, a shield, okay? That means that even though Satan is throwing everything at you, that you able to, you know, have that faith. You know, nothing that you got is going to be able to penetrate what we have, man, what the Lord set up, man. Okay? But y'all spiritually don't have it, man. Okay, keep on.
And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit.
Yeah, so it says the helmet of salvation. You got to always continue to think about this, man. Okay? Like I said, always be ready for whatever comes your way on the battlefield, right? And even when you out there on at work or whatever the case may be, your mindset's supposed to always be on your how about your side is gonna come back. You're gonna destroy America. Okay? And when he's done, I want him to be happy with the soldier that he has set up. Scripture says, "Endure hard and be a good soldier of the Lord." Man. Keep on.
And the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yahweh.
And you like that scripture, Hebrews 4:12. You know, this word is the sword. Okay? And you go into the hood, you gotta put that sword to work. We cutting everybody out that motherfucker. You know? Why the fuck you wearing this tight ass shit? You a woman, you got a man at home. You know? Next you know, she gonna get emotional, go get the nigga and some throwing out argument. You gotta cut her, you know, or go get your man. They don't wanna hear that type of stuff. Because like I said, once again, people in the hood ain't wise, man. Okay? Even these people that a lot of Christians in the hood. And they know what's inside the scriptures, man. They got John 3:16. But y'all going through this bullshit and the so-called white man killing y'all every day. So if y'all believe in the Lord, right? Y'all believe in the Son, why y'all still dying, man? Okay? You're supposed to not be able to perish.
like, I mean, yeah, how you gonna reach the faces? Right. Not in the highways and hedges. Right, but it ain't nothing but a white trash. Yeah. But you already know the faces. Some of them might be there. Right. Some of them maybe even eat them. Yeah. Some of people are chopping them up and eat them. Yeah. It's fucked up everything. Well, I got this scripture for you. This is Ephesians 6 and 13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh sitting on the side.
So the armor of Yahweh shooting on shot, and it's not just put on random armor and write down about shooting on shot. The armor of Yahweh shooting on shot is his faith.
Putting on the armor of so-called God or Jesus ain't going to some goddamn church, you know? I'm seeing a lot of these churchgoers walk by here, you know? And it just reminds me of old-ass Christians, man. Christianity ain't nothing but a goddamn lie, you know? Yeah. You know? Christianity ain't nothing but a lie. So is Foki. Foki ain't nothing but a phony. You know? So yeah, you absolutely right on that. You know? St. John 16 and 13. Howbeit with ye the spirit of truth is come. He will guide you into all truth. For he shall not speak of himself. Yeah, basically, yeah. The spirit of truth guides us into all things, going outside the church. Because for some people, the church is like the basic. Oh, you know, God, they only know the nice things. When you come out of the church, you know, you learn the whole story. The whole dancing is alive. And how it's brought into the dead. There's many scriptures that pretty much
Where?
All right. Because I'm waiting for the mic. So we can plug the mic up. Then you can move back.
Come.
Jeremiah 9:4.
Jeremiah 9 and 4.
Yeah. Right. So, all these I'm just gonna say our people, so they still are people. So, but we ain't called niggas because that's their ways. The police, their police.
I got the scripture. Take ye heed. It's like Jeremiah 9 and 4. Take ye heed every one of his neighbor, and trust ye not in any brother. Right? For every brother will utterly supplant. And we already know Judah, Yaakov, supplant.
Right. Now, when he supplanted Esau for the birthright, that was his righteousness. But niggas take that Yaakov supplanting his wickedness, man. Get on a deceitful way.
Yeah, they do.
You know? And that's gonna let you know that prophecy of Yaakov, you know, the name of God, was only known to be a nigga will use that supplanting in a wicked way. Yeah. To get out of people, shit like that, man. That's the Yaakov he's doing. The Yaakov that claims that Jacob gave him that birthright was all set up in no name on the Lord.
Jeremiah 9 and 4. Take ye heed every one of his neighbor, and trust ye not in any brother.
Right. Right. So we don't do not trust any of our people, any niggas. Their nigga ways you can't trust.
Yeah, if you turn your back on one of our people, they'll hurry up and get you, man. That's how sneaky they are, man.
They steal.
You know?
Shalom.
I don't know. Something crazy.
Come.
The what?
Stealing something as small as a trash can. Alright.
You know, that's the spirit of Nick, man.
Oh. I have something funny here for you. Jeremiah 4 and 30.
Oh.
Alright.
It's Jeremiah 4:30. And when thou art spoiled, what wilt thou do? Thou wilt thou clothe thyself with crimson? Wilt thou deck thee with ornaments of gold? Wilt thou riches thy face with paintings? Shalt thou make thyself vain? Thy lovers will despite thee. They will seek thy life.
Wait. That's 4:30.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. You know? Now let's talk about the bigger woman right there. You know? Actually, I got a scripture. This is Isaiah 42 and 22. This is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. Now, that goes not far as this, but going back to what we're going through. All of our people have been robbed and spoiled, even going back then to now. And it's always to the common point that it's, no matter what you do, you're always in a lose-lose situation. Whereas coming back to this truth has always been the primary goal. That's why you see so many of our people in churches, but you can't find the answers. Yeah, the churches are alive, man. You know? Yeah, that's why I say, yeah, see, that's the biggest lie. Now, I mentioned earlier that churches are like the basic as far as the love doctrine, but you can never know what to get out of it. But you know that this is what the nitty-gritty say you learn about that. This is a lie. That's definitely the biggest lie. I'm concerned with that. One of the first steps of knowing that the churches are full of BS is when you question the pastor, he will shut you up. He'll kick you out. So then you have to start wondering, was what our Bible really a lie? Was that all not true? And then you find out that you know. Right, got the scripture for you. This is Isaiah.
Like the brothers, our brothers always say, you speak up, you make a point, and the Lord bring out an example. As we saying this, I turn around and we see Jamal Brown from one of the biggest churches in Baltimore. Over to the bank right there.
Yeah. Come.
He ain't gonna come over here.
Right here.
So we got right here.
Oh, it's back. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you were talking about me. You know? That's Jake for you, though. That's Jake. This is Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children.
Right, so the children is our people. These niggas. Also known as the 2/3.
Yeah, our wicked people. You know?
All these wicked things you see out here is done by Esau, but the Lord allowed it to go on our people. We were serving other gods.
Oh, it's definitely coming back to Esau. We seen like 3 homeless Edomites up the street, all together. You know? So I'm gonna bring this back out. This is Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me. You know? So they take counsel, but not of the Lord. You know?
But, that's when they want to call on the Lord.
covering, but not of my spirit. So that covering, the covering is all that wickedness that they cover themselves in wickedness. You know? That's what they do. That's all our people do, man. They cover themselves in wickedness. But when we talk about Yahweh Shai, same thing with the churches. It's the same thing with the churches. You know? We tell them, hey, what you doing ain't right, according to the scripture. They start bitching up and getting all emotional and shit. You know? That's how it is, though.
And they never back anything, no scriptures. They never got nothing back.
Talking shit. And if they do, they'll bring out one scripture that really don't even back what they say, you know? Because even if we do, we still find another way to cut it. You know? To be honest, there's really no way for you Christians to get around the scriptures. You know? There's no way for you Christians to get around it.
All these denominations, man, it ain't no way of getting around the scriptures. The scriptures are 100% truth, man. You can't get around it. You can try to manipulate it, but it's going to be something in the Old Testament, something on the New Testament. It's going to confound. Get up what you're saying, man.
Yep. No, you're good. I'm gonna finish this up and say that they add sin to sin. Okay. Example. You got a pork chop right there. You know, niggas will add crabs, niggas will add catfish. If they do even eat catfish, shrimp. You know, I don't niggas eat anything. But then they have the nerve to put yeah. That's sin to sin or homosexuality. You're gay, but you're trying to take it up to the next level. Right. So let's add gay. Right. So let's
they smoke the weed. Then while I'm in school, first in school, the kids started to grow up and smoke the candy Smarties. They powdered it up and smoked it. They want to mess up their goddamn lungs. Then they take it to the next level, smoking some real weed. I wonder why niggas is dead.
I'm about to say that's been an ongoing thing since a while ago. Hey, what you smoking? They'll do. They'll smoke heavy, but they never drink heavy. Then they try to call it a balance. That's really wicked. Are you smoking and drinking at the same time? You know, drinking. When you drink heavy, that adds more spirit to you. That's why when you have a liquor store called wine. As far as when I saw, it'd be called wine and spirits, or something else with spirits. That doesn't deal with spirits. Then you have weed, that'll do something else. That'll make it far more wicked when you drink it. This is 50. This is Psalms 50 and 16. But unto the wicked Yahweh said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, but that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? Seeing thou hatest instruction, and canst do my ways behind thee. And those are all the things that we just listed. That's all I'm doing because everything that the Lord says behind. And they'll into their face. They're all backwards. It's not the same thing that the church. Romans 10 and 3. Romans 10 and 3. For they, being ignorant of Yahweh Shai's righteousness.
Right, so our people are just very ignorant. They're stupid, retarded, they have no knowledge.
That's right. I'm going to continue on. That's a good point. And going about to establish their own righteousness.
Right. So they try to establish their own righteousness. They try to say, they bring out that I'm my own God now. That's shit.
Yeah, that's right. You know, and he got them Christians of faith too, man. That goes for them too. Christians going to church, these churchgoers, man, all alive, knowing the goddamn well they don't believe in the Lord. You know, and Edomites, so-called white people, definitely can't believe in the Lord. They ain't nothing but a walking sin. Right? Walking by here shaking his fucking head, double ass, man. Old head. You know? But that's establishing their own righteousness, man. Because when you go to these churches, you only go there to feel good, man. Your churches don't bring out the 100% truth. They only bring out a couple of scriptures. You get up, you dance, and you feel good, clapping the shit, stomping your goddamn feet. What do you get out of that, man? What the hell do you get out of that? You come out of church not knowing a goddamn thing. Saying that God loves, God this, God that. When you don't even know the true name of God, man.
It's just like a high. Before you get there, they give you a little temporary good feeling. Then once it's gone, you back to like, I need it again. You ain't gonna get it. You get that real, true good feeling with the scriptures, man.
Right.
Not with no music, not with no prosperity, not.
They want them coming out of jail and just eat pork anyway. Eat all types of abominable food.
You John 3:16 or what was it? Lamentation, what was it? Or something like that. You know, when it said we're all one. You know, that bullshit, man. You don't even know what he's talking about.
I got a precept for you. It's Isaiah 30 and 10. As a matter of fact, let me get the whole chapter. It's Isaiah 30. It's Isaiah 30, and I'm going to start at 9. That this is a rebellious people, blind children that will not hear the law of the Lord, Yahweh Yahushua, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. And that's what these people rather hear, the deceitful lies of Christian pastors. You know, they rather be lied and deceived by these niggas that they come in the same hood with. This is who's been deceiving them for years, man. This image, this Jesus, this God. They made this man a God to them, okay? But not even realizing that in scripture saying that he doesn't look like that. So that's why these pastors will continue to deceive you, because the Lord has set them up to do so. So,
Our people don't read. The pastors take advantage of that. They don't read. That's why they read what they know they can read. The pastor knows he can read one scripture and get them all riled up together. But they'll never expect anybody to ask you questions. That's what they do. They'll never find, I mean, they will sometimes out of 10. But majority of the time, they'll never find anybody to question. And they're they got to translate songs, which is what exactly we saw one of them. I got a sister right here. This is Jeremiah 22 and about 13. Yeah, 13. Woe to him that buildeth his house by unrighteousness. Now, I could be talking about Esau because of the so-called white man in the kingdom. But let's also talk about our stupid ass people. You know, as far as these damn churches, stony ass churches. 22:13. It's Jeremiah 22 and 13. Woe unto them, so like a woe to him that buildeth his house by unrighteousness.
and that's what Esau did. He built his house on unrighteousness. And now people build their house on unrighteousness. The Christian church, black culture, what's the other shit? The black woman is God, you know, the house of conscious shit. Those are people who built an unstable foundation, man.
Feminism. My bad. Feminism.
Yeah, it's built on a body of lies, man. It's not built on a steady foundation. You know?
So everybody has. You go to Christianity, right? You know, I for some reason I keep going into Christianity for some reason, you know. But you go to Christianity and you ask them like certain questions. You know, you ask a Christian certain questions, that person will say one thing, but then you ask another one, and they'll say another thing. So that means everybody's in their own fucking belief.
Yeah.
Same thing with the damn Muslims. You know, Islam and every other crazy ass religion. You know? That's how it usually is. You know, everybody believing in it instead of everybody being one body. You know? That's confusion.
Oh, I'm looking around. And I'm just looking at people just passing by the road. Everybody's important. But I just hope something fucked up and let somebody pass by. Y'all can't even do that. They're ready to fucking hit you like, even about that cow. That's why I have to run a horse and get arrested. Everybody just wanted to tell y'all, just shut the hell up.
But that's the wickedness of America, man. You know? That's the wickedness of America. That's what it was built off of, man. You know? And the white man is only dropping it off stupid dick, man. You know? Stupid niggas, man. That's the wicked, that's America, man. Make America great again, man. There ain't no such thing as great, man, in America. You know? America's gonna be utterly destroyed. Yeah, great wickedness, yeah. You know? You look at this place, man. What is left in America, man? You got homosexuals, you know? Let's go back to what we even standing on, man. We standing on concrete, rock. You know? Blood ain't nothing but bloodshed, man. You know? Ain't nothing but bloodshed. Everything we touching is made out of bloodshed, man. You know? The clothes we wearing ain't nothing built like this shit is built on bloodshed, man. But now all of a sudden when we hate.
And the whole so-called Native American, all their graves, they had to go somewhere. So when Esau came over and slaughtered, shot them down, our brothers, they had the brothers. So they on top of bloodshed.
No. You know, everything that we do in this place is, well, except for this, you know. But you know, you gotta go to work. You know, you wake up every day. What do you know? You do whatever. You know, whatever you buy, the money that you spend is built on bloodshed. Bloodshed is still happening. You know, because Esau is still trying to build up his place. Because of course, Esau being the devil he is, don't never have enough. You know.
Not satisfied. Not satisfied for the things you do.
That was the case of it wasn't the black thing. It wasn't the first time, you know, Esau was with it. No, God still had it. He's still running this.
The churches, these churches, man, these false churches, definitely built off bloodshed, man. They ain't teaching the right truth. You know? These damn phony ass Christians, I call them fake Christians, they're not real. They don't even know what Christian means, man. They don't even know what church means, man. You know? The hell with these goddamn churches, man.
They say that church is,
I got that scripture called out. This Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish. They have not known, and this is not what they're going to read in the church either, by the way. You know? It's Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are silent children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge.
all this fucked up niggas, all you see is our people that cut us off.
You know? Come on.
Their sons, children, they just disgusting.
Yeah. Now, I got another
got another precept too. We was talking about earlier. 1 Corinthians 14 and 40. So like 1 Corinthians 14 and 33. For Yahweh Shemel Shai is not the author of confusion, but of peace. Now I'll repeat that. For Yahweh Shemel Shai is not the author of confusion. And what are these churches, man? They ain't nothing but confusion. They got women speaking, and half of them know about women not speaking. They don't give a shit, no. We don't expect them to.
No?
It's a lot, but just like you said, they always try to use the scripture or say something to try to make right what they doing, make right what they doing wrong. They say, "Well, we under grace. We under grace." That's the Old Testament.
Oh, come on.
They always do that, man.
Yeah. It's the same. It's the same shit.
Sound good.
Oh, you doing something?
Huh?
Good.
You get Micah 3 and 11. So it's now we went from 2/3 to fake preachers because most of these fake preachers are 2/3. They try to do exactly what we do.
Yeah, they coming out now with the microphone too.
You said Michael what?
3 and 11.
Right there.
Oh, is it? For real?
Yeah, they went that far.
Is that why the police was there? Or
Maybe we thought he was coming, knew he was coming.
They had to go put some money in there for him.
Yep, got it.
Oh, okay.
He cashing in on everybody's fucking money. Go ahead.
Yep. It's Bakah or Micah 3 and 11. The heads thereof judge for reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire.
Right. So them preachers, all they do is just teach for hire. They just teach nothing but lies. That's basically said it. They only teach for hire. They just want rewards. They don't want to teach to bring out the truth. They say it's the truth. It's all lies.
All right. Continuing on. They say, and the prophets thereof divine for money. Still going on what you're saying. Yet will they lean upon the Lord and say, is not the Lord among us? You know, none of them, so like none evil can come upon us.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
They're so sanctified.
Yeah. Well, that's what happened with Dylan Roof, right?
They,
Shot up that church.
they say that they're saved in the Lord.
I got one too.
Yeah, you claim they saved, man. Well, why churches still getting shot up? You know, we was happy when that church got shot up, man.
Isaiah 30 and 10. No, go ahead. You got.
All right. I got Jeremiah 23 and 1. Woe unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pastures, saith the Lord.
Read it again.
Woe unto the pastors
What's woe means?
Destruction.
Yeah, go ahead.
that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pastoral, saith the Lord.
Right, so these fake preachers are going to be destroyed. All they do is just teach nothing but lies. These churches, like you said, these churches are cute. Nothing but confusion. They have women speaking.
Keep going.
$4 nigga.
But
Anyway,
that's the spirit of church right there, you know. This is Isaiah 30 and 9. That this is a rebellious people, lying children. One of the brothers already read this, but we can bring it back out. That this is a rebellious children, a rebellious people, lying children. You get ready to take something? No, you get ready to take something.
they're doing to the.
I'll keep going, con. Children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
Right, so our people, the rebellious people, is our people. 2/3. Now they got whatever type. They got whatever going on with them out. Nobody even wants to know. Messed up ass niggas.
All right.
Is that blessed city? See, I'm seeing a lot of, you know, when it's time go on real quick. Yeah, as time go on, you know, you're going to start seeing a lot of peace fighters, like try to fight for peace. Try their best. Try to fight for peace, man. It ain't gonna work.
These freedom fight niggas.
Freedom fighters too.
Go ahead. There's more than that.
Come on.
This is going into the church.
Come on.
Verse 10.
It's verse 10. Which say to the seers, see not.
Which the seers of the prophets. Go ahead.
And to the prophets, prophecy unto not unto us right things.
Keep going.
So I can prophesy. You know, speak unto us smooth words, smooth things. Prophecy deceits.
Right. They want what? The smooth words. People want to have Jesus is going to save you today.
They have the fake smooth words.
Everything is love.
Yeah, love. Meanwhile, the United States of America is dropping mother of all bombs on people, man.
And you know what? We don't let these 2/3 get deceived. It's honestly on them too.
Yeah, it is.
Cause Esau speaks proud words, smooth words, but their heart is filled with deceit. They'll speak them fake smooth words, deceit our people. And you know what? We don't even give a shit. We're done.
What does it say? Yeah. Read that now by the Brian over there.
Matthew 7:15. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep clothing,
Yep.
but inwardly they are raven wolves.
Right. So that's the false prophets.
They come in them with smooth clothing, right? The tie and the suits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even in the truth.
Yeah.
They got the great garments on.
Nate.
Yeah.
With
the bucklers and all that. The tassels.
pins sticking.
The funny thing is, wolves and sheep. So we're the house of Israel, the lost sheep of the house of Israel. They're the wolves.
And the lost sheep is who? The elect.
Right. They're wolves. You know, sheep, actual sheep, and wolves don't get along with each other.
The wolf would try to cover himself up and wear a sheep covering, so he can come out and bite your ass, man.
That's why Esau's sneaky. Just like an actual wolf, or let's say a wolf that knows how to cloak. Like a wolf, a sheep, kills the sheep, takes the wool, act like a sheep, and wind up killing one of the other sheep. Esau's sneaky. They're deceiving.
I got a precept to that scripture you just read too. It's Matthew 24:24. For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, in so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
Now that would have to be somebody who claims to be an Israelite,
Right.
Yeah.
because everybody know in the church, a church can't deceive you for being in the truth.
Right.
If you're already in the truth, the elect is not going to be deceived. So that would have to be somebody who's already know that they're an Israelite. You know? Now go ahead, bro. Is that it?
Yeah, that's
There's probably more than that. Go ahead.
Verse 25. Behold, behold, I have told you before. Wherefore, if they shall say unto you, behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold, he is in the secret chambers. Believe it not.
Right, because you got those churches, Israelite groups are saying to fly to Egypt,
Right.
fly to Israel. Who the hell want to go into that crusty land right now, man? That land is, we did a video on that. The Holy Land is unholy, man.
Yep. They gotta ship in grass and trees because It's no longer a fertile land as it used to be.
Not one grow.
It went from it was gold. It went from gold to rock.
Yep. Good point. Gold to lead and rock.
The land flowing with milk and honey.
Yep. Now it's flowing with sand and dirt.
Nothing but rock.
That little nigga woman, man. She only do that shit when it get warm.
We did, me and the little Ock did a video on that. Oh, now all of a sudden it's a nice day, decent day, not too hot, not too cold. They only, nigga woman, that's what they want to show their funky asses out here.
How the fuck is you're not even supposed to wear no tight shit like that.
Right.
Because that means the heat from your body cannot escape. You're heating your body up.
Eastern factor.
Goddamn vagina is just rubbing and friction. Sparks flying out of that shit. From that nappy ass hand shit rubbing.
About to start a whole campfire.
Crusty.
But it's good to see, people working out. But damn,
But they half-ass it.
they doing it for the glory.
They only half-ass that shit. You see Edomites out all year
In the
long.
winter.
Yeah.
They don't care what the weather is. They be out there, they in shape. Our women only come out in the summer.
Even in the rain.
For
Even
vanity.
in the snow.
But and you know what? That goes brothers too. Should be exercising, doing something. But these women are just doing it for vanity.
To be seen of men.
That's all.
But
Yet we teach rape. So what the hell happened if that so-called rape that happened back then happened now? You would see women running up down the street like that.
They'd be covered up. They'd be covered up.
Their owner, which is their husband, be like, shit, bitch, you gonna be here with me.
Yeah.
Right.
Or their other owner, which is their father, wouldn't even have them out the house like
Yeah.
that.
You ain't wearing
Before,
that.
before they give him
Before they get him away.
Give him away.
And if they betrothed, they would be protected.
Yep.
And they go to the track or something, and they'll have a long garment on,
Yeah.
and they're exercising like that.
Con.
But this is what happens when you give women all the rights.
Yep.
They're confused and they're doing whatever it is they want to do. You know?
Yep.
the crusty nigga women. The crusty bitch.
Esau on a bad leg, man, or a bad neck.
We've been seeing a bunch of messed up Edomites lately.
God dang. You're like a zombie and shit from The Walking Dead.
I call it hunchback.
I got something.
Yeah, that's how them zombies is, isn't it?
Yeah.
The Walking Dead.
Walking Dead.
Well, they walk he walked just like it.
He walked just like it. So they could have just hired him and just let him do a scene. Walk. He would have had the fake shit.
He get paid for it and everything. Get paid
They
for walking.
pay him for it.
Hey, get paid for walking.
They be like, all right, cut, bam, walk. That motherfucker.
He doing it for free. You might as well get paid for it.
Like I see how his
I
body.
never see nothing like that.
I see how his
Fake
body.
ass preacher and shit, man.
What, Jamal Bryant?
Right there.
Hey, right there.
Yeah, that's him.
Getting paid.
You see, he got the 3 money bags on his back.
Right.
Yeah, with crosses on.
That's the one we saw in the
Yeah,
store.
that's him.
Gucci
That's
shoes on.
That's the
Look
one
like
we
they
saw in the store.
Hey,
He said,
what's
I'm
the
from
difference between
Judah.
that hustler and a hustler in the street, man?
I see the stacks of that guy walking. The stacks of how the zombies are. Like they kind of be back and they have this going. And they have that head going.
As a matter of fact, this scripture right
Yeah,
here
go ahead,
go
get back to the
in on Jamal Bryant. This right here.
Yeah,
Ma-
yeah.
This is
Ma-
what they did.
Matthews 23:1. Then spake Yahweh Shai to the multitude, to his disciples, saying, the scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. All therefore whatsoever they bid you observe, that observe and do, but do not ye after their works, for they say and do not.
And that's one of the things that he do. Don't follow after works that he do. Being prosperous in his place. Try to build your way up through the church to get yourself a church. Go from deacon to pastor and all that. But keep going.
For they bind heavy burdens and grievous to be borne, and lay themselves on men's shoulders, but they themselves will not move them with one of their fingers.
Keep going.
But all their works they do to be seen of men.
And that's why we was talking about that nigga woman running by and these pastors. You even got people who know that they Israelite that do that to be seen of men. That's why you see Nate put on that display down in Memphis the way he did with all those men.
Vanity.
They make
vanity, like you said.
They make broad their phylacteries, and enlarge the borders of their garments.
You see Nate and them, they got all the fancy garments, you know. That's what they do, man. And see, this is the thing, man. Jake, all tribes, man. They allow certain things to go on with their people, and then wonder why things go on the way they do. In no way should a man be walking by with a woman exposed.
I was going to say that. I wouldn't let my woman walk around like that, man.
Like that.
You know, that's
with her ass hanging out. And
that's to be seen of men as well, man.
But look at him. He's soft, man.
And you can see it.
He's smiling at me the whole time.
Yeah.
That's up.
And bring that back out.
Start from 1.
No. Start from the verse 5.
Verse 5. But all their works they do to be seen of men.
Right.
They make broad their phylacteries, and enlarge the borders of their garments.
You seen Nate and them? Whoop!
Yeah.
Purple and gold, you know, $1,000 garments, man. Nate paying some money for them garments, just like Jamal Bryant just walked by with that little shit he had on, man.
Sack pack.
Yeah, you should see the suits that he wear. The suits that he wear while he teaching his people, man.
They tailored.
Well, what they do is they go to school for theology, and they go to school to be prosperity speakers are nothing but inspirational speakers.
I think
T.D. Jakes is good with that.
Here comes Jesus, I think.
You know?
Do left, do right.
Yeah, come on.
You know? And that's the face that they put in these movies while people so deceived. That's sign the brother guy, I know.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Hey, sir, do you know you resemble this guy here?
Hey, you look like Jesus.
Why doesn't he share a resemblance with me instead, you know?
Because he's older than you.
Well, he's older than you.
So you would have
How
to
do you
share
know? That's an assumption right there.
Yo, this guy right here. That guy is older than you.
Hold on, let me see exactly.
Jesus
in the flesh.
Apparently not, though. You know, Jesus isn't white.
What's your nationality?
Right.
What's my nationality?
Yeah, from your father's side. Are you Irish? Are you Caucasian? Or,
He's English. I believe there's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're not teaching skin color and hate because you're white or this. We're not teaching that. We are teaching about nationality.
Sure.
Some of our people look like you. The people in England were dark-skinned people. Did you know that? Because everybody say the white man go back to Europe. No, they wasn't in Europe first.
Right. So, there's a lineage beyond being from.
Right. You heard of the Dark Ages?
There's an epicenter to us all.
Yeah. So in the Dark Ages, you had darker people, but now because of the rape, because you had white people in slavery at one time, and due to race mixing, some of our people may look like you.
Absolutely.
But you got people that are ignorant that don't believe that. They think it's just black or white. It's not that.
I'm happy enough where I'm old enough at this point in my life.
I feel in the spirit he's a Jake.
I understand that the older I am, the less I know, and I'm willing to. I think people have a hard time admitting ignorance, and I think that's where I'm like, I understand that there are things that I don't know, and I as I get older, I'm more appreciative of those things.
Are you a Christian?
I'm not.
Okay, what do you follow? You atheist?
I'm an agnostic, I would say.
Agnostic? Okay,
yeah.
I've heard of that. Okay.
Yeah, I believe that there's.
Well, you got some of our people who are atheists and agnostics.
Yeah.
But which we don't have anything in common when it comes to the Bible because you believe in it.
Right.
But we believe in it not because of the fairy tales, because there's really no fairy tales in it. It's just that's the way it was written by the Roman Catholics and the Greeks.
Right.
When they did the translations. So there's several scriptures when they talk about the red dragon. There's no big red dragon flying around.
Right. It's a metaphor.
It's a metaphor.
Right.
Parables and metaphor.
Yeah.
Right. You got a scripture?
Yeah. Romans 8:16. The Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yahweh.
The Most High God.
Most High.
So, do y'all believe that there is? I don't know the difference between agnostic and atheist. I know there's a similarity, but y'all don't believe in an actual God, a creator.
I don't think so. No, not for me. But
how would we all get here? Did we just explode from a rock?
That's the rumor.
That's the rumor. Yeah, that's what it is. Well,
honestly, if it was meant for us to come from evolve from evolution, there probably would be no need for a woman for us to reproduce. We would be asexual. So why is there a woman? Why do we have women? To create,
Right.
get together. That sun that you see
To have-
burning there,
to be my better half, I think.
to be your better half. There you go. That sun that you see burning there, why don't it come so close that it burns up the earth, or go so far that the earth freezes? There's a reason for that. Scientists don't even know how the earth stays in orbit.
It's perfect.
And guess what? It's gravity, right? But out of space, there's no gravity. So how's that happening? You know? So these are all questions.
They are all questions.
That scientists don't know.
A lot of
So
questions that keep me up at night.
You should start believing in a God. You know, there is a power that had to create all this stuff.
I believe I'm comfortable enough to be open to conversation. You know.
There you go.
That's good.
All right. That's
I'm
all
out of here. See you guys.
All right,
Have a good
man.
day.
All right. Hey, he could be Esau, man, but I kind of got the spirit of Jacob on him.
Kind of.
He first said the sign, he was like, that's not the true color.
Yeah,
He did say that. He said, well, that's not white.
Yeah. Because you got people, you got a lot of groups that he was just talking about. The white man, he don't believe in the Lord.
Without trying to spur it.
Our people don't even believe in the Lord.
He had some sort of character to him, so that's
Yeah, he
Jake
has
got
some type
cut.
of
Yeah.
spirit.
Yeah.
You can tell. Hey, look at him. Look how he walking shit. Hey, that's Jake, man.
Esau probably would have just left for it. Would have been
Yeah.
all plain and
Yeah. That's Jake. Look at him, man. Swaying and shit. You tell me that ain't Jake. And you can't just make that up, man.
Nah.
That's gotta be in you.
And I can say this, even the ones that hang around black people, they still can't get it.
Yep.
The ones that
Yep.
go automatically, they Jake.
Yeah.
The ones that hang around black
Right.
people that try to act, it's the
Yeah,
difference between
it's a difference.
acting and being.
Hey, read that scripture again. Romans
Yeah.
8:16.
Huh. Romans 8:16, the spirit itself bear without spirit.
Even on the left hand side,
Yeah,
you'll see them white looking guys hanging with Jake.
yeah.
They bear witness with the spirit. When the riots go down, guess what? You're gonna have white looking Edomites, which are Jake, side with Jake, man.
Yeah, then you got people in the South, they call them Creoles or
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
some of them look white, but when you hear them start talking,
Yeah,
that's Jake.
Yeah.
And then you got out in Cali, West Coast, a lot of those Polynesians, those what's that tribe, Japhetic people.
Yeah.
A lot of them are Jake, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they was up in Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And everybody, don't matter what color you are, which, like I said, we don't care about color. But they basically say Edomites can make it. Other Israelite camps saying Edomites can make it. Everybody just love Esau, man. You know, everybody just love the Edomite. You know, and that goes for these churches too, man. Which means these churches are nothing but la. Yeah. So.
Oh no.
Oh, okay, Carl. Can you get Proverbs 6:32?
Are y'all Christians? You a Christian? You don't like that you're Caucasian? You're Caucasian? You look like Esau. According to the Bible. He was red and hairy all over. Put the camera on him. That's Esau. You like Esau, red. Genesis 25 and 25. Red all over. You shave your hair off, man.
where that picture at, Platoon?
Oh, yeah, he'd be the man to get the picture.
Genesis 25 and 25 and 25.
Just like
I got it.
Here you go, Esau.
And the face came out red all over like a hairy
Hey,
garment.
that's Esau. This one
just
by
like
the
the
cat.
And they called him his name Esau.
Albino and everything.
Nah, that's just pure Edom.
Yeah, that's just straight up Esau. So it's this guy here.
That's an Edomite right there.
Hey, now you can see the spirit of Esau and the spirit of Jake.
We just gave an example. That's possible Jake.
Yep.
And then Esau gave us the other example of who Esau is.
Yeah, that was pure Esau, man.
Look at him.
A dumb you woman. You know?
God damn it, ain't it? If that ain't Esau, I don't know who he is really.
How are the things of Esau searched out? You know, let's go on that. Obadiah.
God, hey,
You know?
Esau, why not?
Why not?
You want to the problem?
And the Lord gives us things to go into,
Since we're
man.
going to the Esau.
I don't want to muzzle the oxen. You was on something
No,
else.
since we're going to the Esau, you know.
We going to Esau.
No, it's towards the front. Obadiah.
Yeah, it's in the Old Testament.
It's in the Old.
Yeah, Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah.
Like page 1000.
Yeah, man, Esau. How are things Esau searched out, man? Okay? It's time to get on you devils right now, man. You so-called white people, man.
Right.
All you have done is destroyed, raped, robbed, and murdered, and commit fornication and whoredom, man. Okay? Women walking down the street, every goddamn woman you see got her ass cheeks hanging out, man. An ass and a nipple sticking out. What would be the reason for that? For you women, man? Because you want to be taken in your spirit.
Who gave him that liberty to do so? Esau.
Esau gave him liberty to gad abroad.
Yep.
Well, women ain't supposed to be walking around like that, man. But we teach hate.
Start at 1.
But meanwhile, you got the abortion clinics with a goddamn revolving door.
Start at 1.
Why is women walking in the abortion clinics like a Johns Hopkins University, where that door spin all the time, man?
Turnstile.
Well, before you push and let the person push behind you, shit, now they just hit the button and just let the door spin. Because you're going to have all kind of women going in there getting abortions. Because they don't know who the hell they laying down with, man.
Killing more, you know. They're really the biggest killers.
Yeah, they say it's a saying that one of the most dangerous places in the world for a so-called black man is in the womb, mother's womb.
But the white man said you can commit abortion. He says that.
So he authorized it basically because he got rulership over it.
Yeah, and he sets them up to be whores, so when they get pregnant, their option is to go get abortions.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. That's like putting gas in a car and then you get to the goddamn where you going and pour gasoline on it and blow it up.
Right.
It ain't no more good no more.
Yep.
Go ahead, Al.
No, he was getting Obadiah.
The book of Obadiah.
Now, Christians, you believe in Christ. Christ Jesus. Well, we gotta let you know, we're casting down that devil Jesus, man. It wasn't no so-called white man. All right?
I mean, them Christians are, you know, we'll get into
Well,
that.
we on Esau.
Yeah.
The book of
Go ahead.
The book of Obadiah, a judgment of Edom. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, an ambassador sent among the heathen. Arise, ye, let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen.
Now, Esau was set up to be the top man of the heathen.
Yep.
You know?
And he definitely is. Go ahead.
Thou art greatly despised. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the cliffs and the rocks,
What the hell is that big chicken eating nigga laughing about, man?
whose habitation is high.
I ain't paying that nigga no mind.
Big chicken eating nigga, man. Got his mother's arm.
The fuck?
Shit.
You got your mother's arm.
Grandma's arm and shit. Go ahead, Al.
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rocks.
Now, once again, we see that right now. Esau is proud, man. Which rightfully so right now, because this is their kingdom. But they dwell in the clefts of the rock. Everything around, man. You know? Even the very ground is concrete, man, rock. You know?
Whose habitation is high.
Whose habitation is high. Skyscrapers. What building is supposed to be that fucking tall, man? Nowhere in the law does that say, nowhere in the law is a building supposed to be that fucking high. That high up. You know?
That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Yeah, who shall bring me down to the ground? So this Esau, the devil, believes that nobody can bring him down, man. You know? You going?
He ain't shit.
That's right.
God.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle. That's America's symbol. That's Esau's symbol.
Hey, we got Edomite in office right now that took on the form of an eagle.
Yeah, come.
That face of
Face looks like an eagle.
DJ Trump.
Yeah.
You know, he looks like an eagle, man.
Yeah.
Except they got something called the bald eagle. He put a tooth on it.
Yeah.
He's the bald eagle in eagle's clothing.
Yeah.
Look, he was almost worse than the black woman. He got a hair hat too.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
You got a retractable dome.
Yeah.
Because it be flapping sometimes.
Yeah, that shit do be flapping. Especially when it's windy and shit.
All right, go ahead, Art.
And thou set thy nest among the stars.
Satellites, man. You know, they satellites. That's what they watching people from. Satellites. You know? And they got these old satellites that don't even fucking work floating around out there. Just
Space trash. Yep.
Trash, yeah, just space trash. That's all it really is.
Then you got the space station.
Yeah.
And that eagle is not just America. You know, a Russia guy, I believe, have that symbol.
Yeah, all the Edomites.
All the Edomites. Germany has it.
Yep.
You know?
And they fabricated after, you know, like a phoenix. They call a phoenix an eagle and all that. So they had that.
Because you got to remember the reason why they worship the Egyptian philosophy, because they went down into Egypt and conquered it.
Yeah.
And they started learning to worship their gods. Remember, the white man never had anything unto himself.
Yep.
You know? That's probably a goddamn woman and shit. Cross-dresser or something.
Yeah, or the Lord.
That little man walking up there. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but they went down into Egypt and conquered Egypt. The Ptolemies, you know?
Believe it or not, Jake get that Egyptology worship from Esau.
That's where you get it from.
Yeah.
You know? Which technically we got it from Egypt. Because when we went down in we was in captivity, Jake started following Egyptology, which Esau adopted it.
Thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
So the Lord is going to bring this place down, man. You know, and that's what Esau, the so-called white man, is afraid of, man. But that's also what our people was afraid of too, because our people, our wicked ass people, these niggas, these 2/3, these churchgoers, are afraid of this place shutting down, man. You know, I said churchgoers to these two right
Yeah,
here.
he can fry.
Yep. Yeah.
God kept turning around, he couldn't look back. You know, he going.
Verse 5. If these came to thee, if robbers by night, how ought they cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough?
Yeah. So would they not have stolen till they had enough? You know? All Esau do was steal lands, man.
Hey, what else did he steal?
Yeah, our heritage.
Stole the people.
Yeah.
Stole the people. We sold, and then they got these Jew rats trying to study our heritage.
Yeah.
But even still, they trying to get rid of us because they haven't had enough. They try to change up what we believe. You got certain Edomites that try to change up, you know, our beliefs. Try to come in our thing and try to change up what we should believe and try to confound us on it. And all of a sudden they just drift off and disappear. You know? And some of them are sent. Some of them are agents, man. You know? To try to break us up. You know? You got doubles like Vocab Malone that do shit like that, man. He's one of the biggest parts of that, man. That double.
Got a quick precept for you, go back to that. This Exodus 21:16. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
So that's
why,
Esau, man.
Yeah.
Oh, go.
No. Real quick. I was just saying, you know, he stole it for people. He stole us. Threw us in his captivity. And what? He's still in his hand, right?
Yeah.
So the Lord's going to come and put him to death.
Yeah.
The so-called white man, which is Esau of the Bible.
And this is his blessing right here. Read it.
Yeah.
If of them with the sword.
The sword. They've been blessed with the sword. The military. The police system. Missiles. You know? So that's why when a nigga comes up and say, go to the courthouse and shoot up the courthouse, you ain't gonna go to the courthouse and do this. Or you ain't gonna do this, you ain't gonna do that. You need to stand up and fight against the white man. How about you go first? Be my guest, go first and watch what happens. You know, for them coons that like to fight, that like to go back and forth with police, man. Look what happens with just that. You know, you try to go against the police, a cop who got their hand on that trigger ready to shoot your dumb ass, man. You know? I did a short live, a 10-minute live stream Thursday on that because I came across a video of this Jake going back and forth with the police because they claim that the police harassed him and shit like that. And the police said, okay, well you can walk off. And the Jake said, no, I'm doing this and I'm doing that, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Then the cop got up in his face and said, look, you gonna have to stop fucking yelling and walk off. And he said, nah, and then that's when they had a problem. Well, no wonder, man. No wonder.
Yeah, because they don't hearken unto the fact that it says, agree with our adversary quickly.
No, yeah, that's what I did. And
Okay.
It says they always claim to say, know your rights. Man, as a Jake in America, you don't have no fucking rights, man.
Right.
You know?
And they want you to start screaming, I know my rights. And you said that he gave him the option to leave.
What right do Jake have here?
Right.
You know? We can't even stand out here peacefully. You know?
And the scriptures do say, live peaceably amongst all men. So it's kind of good to know the law to a degree.
Yeah.
To know what to do.
Gone.
But this is what you need to know.
Gone.
This tells you.
Gone. Because if you go back and forth with a police officer, it ain't gonna get you nowhere but in jail.
Yeah.
Or your life. Yeah, or forfeit your life, but he's still going home. He going home. He's still doing what he gotta do. Yet you in jail because you could have avoided something stupid, man.
They try to make things seem too easy for Jake, like these games. That's just training people,
And people
up.
been playing too much GTA and shit, man.
And you gotta bring the scripture back out because he jumped into a different chapter. But bring 5 back out.
Verse 5. Verse 5. Obadiah 1 verse 5. If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how ought thy cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough?
We went into that. You know, he stole our people. He stole lands as if he still ain't got enough, and he's continuing to steal. Now we'll bring that up.
If the great gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes?
You think Esau gonna leave a little bit for you?
Esau ain't gonna leave shit.
He's gonna take that then some.
And neither is Jake either.
Yeah, come. He gonna take the root, the dirt that's dangling on the root. He gonna take everything, man. He not gonna leave enough for the people, man.
But what he do with the farmers? He ain't leaving the farmers nothing.
And look, that comes into the point, same the taxes. Yeah. When you work hard, you do this overtime, you take all your little bit of money in taxes.
He just rode around the block.
Yeah,
right?
he just riding around, man.
Hitting the gas.
Okay, you got a Flowmaster in your truck. Okay, cool.
That's old news.
Yeah. And you ain't gonna be none of that in the kingdom, man. Bunch of what they call that siren, the god of noise.
Yeah.
It's
Hope
not gonna
that
be
shit
none
go
of that.
boom.
Boom, yeah, right.
I did. The God of noise.
You hear something, boom, and the bitch shut off.
Hey, you know what they like I said, look what they do with the even though you know a lot of the farmers they all over YouTube now. A lot of the farmers that sell food and stuff like that, they be you know having sex with the animals. You know,
Put the camera on that, man. Yeah, they have sex with the animals.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah, and they cut them up and eat them.
Freaking them and shit. So now we can understand why the so-called young black woman dresses the way she do. Because the fucking old nigga woman, man.
Yeah.
You're too old to be dressing like that, man. That's why this place gotta go.
With his stomach out and all that, like she 18.
And do you know about it, law? If you say, "Hey, you look beautiful, you're pretty," she can charge you with sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You can't call them. So that, in other words, they're set up to be teasers and shit.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the white man freaking them off in the offices.
Look at that. They look out of place, man.
Hell yeah.
Because they think they're going to land some goddamn doctor or some shit. But that's Esau. You know, like the brother was saying.
Geriatric thoughts.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Geriatric thoughts, right.
The GT. God damn.
GT, are you with me?
That's definitely
That shit, man. Bitch, too old for all that shit, man. Fucking cottage cheese and shit.
She gotta be at least in the 60s.
She in her,
She older. She
she might be late 60s.
Yeah, late
She gotta
60s,
be.
She might be worn down, man. All them goddamn Peterses.
Yeah. Oh man.
Said now time to settle.
I'm as you get the whole facts on that.
God damn. Do the inventory on that.
Yeah, historic tag. Hey, it's past historic tag. That's
All the
prehistoric.
ball burns gone in that.
The ball burns, the balls, everything. Go ahead.
Verse
Go ahead.
How are the things of Esau searched out?
Yeah, go ahead.
Come on. So that how are they searched out? By us. You know?
And that's what we're doing.
Right.
Go ahead.
You know what? It's to a point we still going to do it, but now they searching. It's searched out already through the internet now.
Yep.
You know, but of course we go into further detail about it because they over the internet they can't release but so much. So that's why the Lord set us up.
Hey, I'll say this, because people say to follow me. Look, man, Great Millstone sets the standard. Okay. We're the only. I'm telling you. I'm just being honest. I don't knock other groups. They're doing their thing. You know. Which, hey, that's good, but we're the ones that's true preachers, man, prophesying, man. 2 Corinthians 2:11 says we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We out here in the fucking 20 degrees, man. We out here in it's 90-something degrees. We out here in the heat. How's this word getting out? Through the men of the prophets of the Lord, man.
Right.
You know, Great Millstone, man.
We've been out here in blizzards and shit.
And again, we're not using that name because of men who follow the truth. Let's say that. And you don't have to have GMS on your name.
Yeah, because either way, you got people out there that's not technically in GMS, but do the Lord's work.
That's what it is, which
That's
means you
really
are
what-
following Great Millstone.
Which means you are following anyway.
Yahushua is the Great Millstone.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
You're a prophet, man, and you're doing conferences and hikes and marches, but when it gets time to go out and do the dirty shit,
Nowhere
dirty
to
work.
be found.
yeah, it's real cold. Anybody could come. A woman could get on a garment and stand at 70 degrees and preach the Bible.
Yeah, we the real frontline soldiers. The
But can you do it when it's 5 degrees or 100?
Right.
In season, out of season.
And we're also teaching the mark of the beast and all hell that's coming.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
Churches ain't gonna do that though.
Verse 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up?
Just been through that. Go ahead.
All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him.
Yeah. Ain't that Esau? Ain't that definitely Esau? It could be it's Jake too. It's definitely Esau though. You know, like you don't want to. You know, what the fuck is this? You know, like what is this? I don't understand this shit. You got a trainee. You look at a trainee, it's like I don't understand. What is that? You know, that's definitely Esau right there. Esau is so much of a devil you can't understand. You know, well we understand that Esau is a pure devil.
That's right.
We understand that, you know, according to the scriptures.
Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom?
The wise men out of Edom, the Jews, and I'm gonna go even higher up. The bankers, the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, the runners of this world, man. Those are the wise men of Edom. You know? DJ Trump, even though he's not wise, that motherfucker's a dumbass anyway. That guy's just a devil. Go ahead.
And understanding out of the mount of Esau. And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the amount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter.
And that's what's going to happen. The mighty men from the top elite down to the dirtiest Edomite laying on the ground is going to be killed in the slaughter.
The white trash.
The white trash. You're going to be treated as such.
You know what? I think that's another reason why they try to equate Esau with us. I'm talking about the damn Jews. Because you got white trash, the Edomites that's in the hood that's all fucked up, which most of them ain't really Edomites. But you got Edomites in the hood that are fucked up, so they try to say, oh yeah, they're going through the hell too. They're going through the curses too. When the scriptures specifically say they're going to. But they still haven't went through as much hell as we went through.
Read the finish up.
For thy violence for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
Yeah, look what the white man is doing to our people, man. You know? But at the same time, our people are so goddamn stupid. When we tell them what the hell is going on, yeah, whatever, man. But which means it ain't meant for them. So we don't give a shit about our people, man. We don't give a shit about Black Lives Matter. The hell with that. You know? The hell with Black Lives, man. Don't know life here matter, man. Except the elect. You know?
Well, you know what? Let's correct you on that. Black lives do matter. Because they need to be here for the slaughtering, man. Need the Lord. Somebody got to do the dirty work. Somebody got to die.
Somebody got to die.
Because they're going to be in a race, right?
Yeah.
They're going to participate
That's
in a
Job
race,
20 and
right?
22. When it says the hands of the wicked shall come upon them. So you Black Lives Matter, yeah, you matter for destruction, but I know what the brother was saying. They don't matter. So not to us, but to the spirit, they do matter for destruction. Black Lives Matter because they matter to be destroyed. Set up by a white Khazar Amalekite Jew, man. I'll borrow you now. Your time to get it in there. You can get it in, bro.
Get out here and
Christians?
speak.
Believe in Christ Jesus? Well, we don't.
Hey, they don't.
We don't believe in Christ Jesus. That fake ass Jesus.
12
This devil got to go down, man. You know?
12 and 13.
All right, brothers.
Hey, we
going.
just going to continue. Like I say, we out here to wake up the hopeful elect, man. And just to show you that, like I say, I been hearing a lot of things about people saying everybody can make it, and basically that's what it is. Everybody can be saved. So we just added a few scripts just to go in on and show you how this Bible is only for Israelites, children of Israel, pretty much. You know, and it's self-explanatory. If the Lord has opened your mind up to understand that, you can start off in that.
All right. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man.
That's the main duty right there. Fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah. And a lot of people out here don't have the fear of the Lord. That's why they do whatever they do as thy will, pretty much is what they do, whatever they feel. They got the free will to do whatever they feel. That's their understanding, even though it's the Lord directing them, but they don't know that. Exodus 3 and 14. You know, so any type of thing, anything that's happening out here is all through the Lord. Like right now, like people will say, oh, y'all out there stand on the street corners, y'all bums, but hey, we out here doing what we commanded to do. Going to the highways and bid people in. And it's the elect, the hopeful elect, that's it. We're only looking for Israel, that's it, children of Israel. And they scattered amongst the four corners of the earth.
Like the brother said, I mean, it ain't for everybody. So you got these heathens. I mean, we don't know if they looking at them, they could be a heathen, they could be a confusion of the face. But if they're a heathen, man, this ain't for them. They talk about they believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. Well, they ain't gonna say that name, but they believe in the Lord. But if you're a heathen, man, the Lord ain't dealing with you.
Yeah.
He only dealing with Israel.
14.
All right. This is Exodus 3:14. And Yahweh said to Moses,
No, actually, go to skip to 15.
all right, Exodus 3:15. And Yahweh said, moreover to Moses, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, the Lord God of your fathers and the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac and the God of Jacob have sent me unto you. This is my name forever, and this is my memorial unto all generations.
Con, like he say, who was he speaking to, man? He was speaking to the children of Israel. And he told them, I am the God of your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. So that's who we talking to. That's who we dealing with. They the children of Israel. That's who the blessing was given to. We trying to Exodus 19.
And also he said it's going to be generations. His name's going to be the same for generations.
Right, forever. God, and he said, I am the Lord thy God. I am Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua. This is my name forever. This is what you shall call me. So all that other names that y'all have is that right there cuts that. That Exodus 3:15, man. Cut that straight up.
You said go to 19?
19.
Yeah, call them, you don't play no.
Right, all these names, but it said right there though. Lord thy power, pretty much. Yeah, 19.
All right, continuing on, I'm going to drop down to verse 19. And I am sure that the king of Egypt will not let you go. No, not by a mighty hand. And I will stretch out my hand and smite Egypt with all my wonders, which I will do in the midst thereof. And after that, he will let you go. I mean, you know, like the Lord said, man. He knew he wasn't going to let the Israelites go, man. But he said he was going to smite them, and that's what happened, man. He hardened Pharaoh's heart and told him. Well, he hardened his heart. I believe it was like I can't exactly remember the number, but it was more than 4 times.
Right.
He said he was going to let him go. Then he brought another plague on him, man.
God,
until he softened him up.
He kept reneging in a sense, like basically each time Moses went and said something, Pharaoh reneged on him. So it happened, like you say, it happened a few times. And then at the very end, when the last draw was, believe when his firstborn died. Believe it was.
All the firstborn of Egypt died, other than the Israelites who
who had the blood mark.
Yeah,
who
right.
Basically didn't celebrate. It was a Passover, pretty much.
Blood over the door seal. The lamb blood over the door seal.
You can do 19 and 3. Go to Exodus
19 and 3.
So like you say, hey, the Lord was there to bring the children of Israel up out of Pharaoh's captivity. This is the last go around. That's why I say it's high time to wake up out of sleep right now, man. Like this, we in the last days, period. You could tell from the way things going.
We've been in the last days since Yahweh died, man. Like the scriptures say, one day to the Lord is like 1,000 years to us, man. So time is moving. Time moves extremely slow for him.
So it's been about 2.5 days, pretty much. In a sense.
Yeah.
Over 2,000 years.
That's no time. All right, 19 and 3. 19 and 3. Exodus. All right, this is Exodus 19 and 3. And Moses went up unto Yahweh, and the Lord called unto him out of the mountain, saying, Thus shalt thou say to the house of Jacob, and tell the children of Israel, Ye have seen what I did to the Egyptians, and how I bare on you eagle's wings, and brought you unto myself.
Go to 5.
Keep
Go to
going.
5.
All right. Now therefore, if we will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all peoples, for all the earth is mine.
So he told he told the children of Israel. It said Jacob and to tell the children of Israel. So we know that's the 12 tribes of Israel right here with the hopeful elect. You know, and he told them, I gave you my covenant, that you should be above all people. But yet Esau has Jake so lost and confused that it's a problem. They really think these other nations are better than them. But we the salt of the earth, and every sport we taking over. Every sport.
You can go from sports to everything. We just do everything better. I mean, even when it come to wickedness, man. Jake could take something wicked and take it to another level.
Like this.
You had that homosexuality, man. That's all you used to see was them Edomites walking around with that shit. As soon as the government pushed that agenda, man, you see Jake, I'm coming now. All of it, they take it to another level, man.
Now, what do y'all think about homosexuality? That's what I mean. That's America for you, though. The Bible speaks against homosexuality. Like we say, Jake do it exceedingly sloppy, where they just super flaming.
Yeah. Flamboyant.
Right, put the heels on, go all, they got the handbags and everything, man. The drag queen shows and all that, man, that's Jake.
You ain't even just got it's soft homosexuality too, because you got the thuggers of the thuggers supposed to be niggas walking around in Baltimore, walking around with mad purses, man.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Go to Romans 9:4. So like you say, man, look, we only out here looking for Israel. It's all this Bible pertaining to. These scriptures we reading just telling you who the Lord's speaking to. Now, it's other judgment in here for these other nations that they gonna pay for what they did. But the covenant was given to the children of Israel. Period. That's what it is. They the only people who can be saved are the children of Israel, man. That's who salvation is for, only them.
Right.
You got it.
All right. This Romans 9:4. Who are Israelites? To whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenant, and the giving of the laws and the service of Yahweh, and the promise. Who are the fathers and whose are fathers and whose are concerning the flesh of Yahweh Mashiach came, who is over all. Yahweh blessed forever. Amen. Amar.
So like you say, who are Israelites? Whom the adoption and covenant of the law was given to, man, by the service of Yahweh and the promise. So that's what it was given to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. It said nothing else about Esau or none of these other heathen nations. No Moabites, no Ishmaelites, Hamites, and any of these other mites that's outside of the children of Israelites.
Fagites.
You know,
Dagites.
right, so when people all say, oh, that the Lord for everybody, nah, man. Several scriptures so far, we got more. We ain't done. We just gonna condemn, we gonna wipe that everybody can be saved out. Now, the only way that people can say everybody can be saved is if you try people's spirit and you have a confusion of faith.
Hold up, Salat. I mean, the fact of the matter is, a lot of people already know it, but Yahweh Shah put the spirit on them to be rebellious, man. It say, man. It say, the Lord's children going to be rebellious. That's why everything, those curses, the curses of Deuteronomy is going on Israel, man, because they continuously have been rebellious children, man. Stiff-necked.
Go to Slot here. Amos. So like I say, man, look. The covenants was only given to the children of Israel. The adoption, the promise, that's all it was given to. You can't change this doctrine, man. If you do, that's against the Bible. As in Revelation, against that. You can't take away from the words of this book. Or else you'll be taking out the life of this book. Book of life, roughly paraphrasing.
3-1. All right, this Amos 3-1. Hear this word that the Lord the Lord Yahweh has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Like you say, the children of Israel that I brought up out of Egypt. He say, I will only punish you. Not nobody else. We the ones getting punished as a nation. If you have children, you have, like, just say you got 3 kids or something. One child do something, everybody getting punished and getting in trouble with the same way. Majority of our people going off, we all getting punished as a whole nation. Now, if you follow these laws, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability, you're not going to keep them 100%. But it's the thing about practicing and rehearsing righteous acts.
And
so what you... So,
go ahead. And also in that scripture, he said, of all the families, you all that I have known, for real. So that pretty much tell you, the only way he gonna know you is if he dealing with you, man. And he ain't dealing with those other nations, man.
That's why he say only you gonna be punished. Who the ones you saying getting shot down in the streets? Daily. I'm about to go to a next. That's next.
Alright? This is Psalms 147 and 19. He shewed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgment unto Israel.
God, that I don't even need to break that down. That was straight to the point.
Straight to the point.
Straight to the point, man. Bring that out again, all right?
And he read on it.
This is Psalms 147 and 19. He shewed his word unto Jacob, his statutes, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. All right. He have not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh.
So like you say, his word was given on to Jacob, his laws and his statutes. These other nations have not known. So that means you're not going through the things we're going through. Those fake Jews that's sitting in power right now, they not going through the trials and tribulations we going to. They sitting up lovely. Right now, probably eating caviar.
But the thing with them, they try to make those curses come upon them, and they fighting it. But when Israel, when you get awakened in the truth, man, we take that and we cool with that, man. We cool with that because that's part of faith, man. You sit up there and you go through these adversities and things like that. We know what's happening because ultimately we went off, but that push you to go ahead and teach the truth and try to wake up the hopeful elect and get up out of here, man. Because we trying to get the kingdom, man. We trying to obtain that crown, man.
Yeah, that word Karzar, the brother mentioned Karzar. The word Karzar come from the Germanic word Ketzer, okay, which means heretic Jew. That's what it means, man. And they converted by a man named Kagan Bullen, okay? So they stole your identity and then they pushed you out. What's his Nassar Gabal said the Jews left black and came back white, okay? Which ultimately, there was Karzar was the names were transferred to the Yids, okay? And that word Yid is why they speak Yiddish, which is a combination of German, Poland, and Russian, and Hebrew, watered down Hebrew. They really confused the language and confused the world. I was just speaking to y'all guys.
I got that Hebrews for you.
Yep.
It's Hebrews, I'm gonna start at 8 and 6.
Is this Paul in the New Testament going into the book of Hebrews?
Must be.
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought all the Gentiles and everybody can make it. But it's a book, the book of Hebrews. Why would the book of Hebrews be amongst all the Gentiles?
Hebrews 8 and 6. But now hath he obtained a more excellent ministry, by how much also he is the mediator of a better covenant, which was
better covenant? Go ahead.
Which was established upon better promises.
So just want to tell you what the better promises are. Go ahead.
John, verse 7. For if that first covenant had been faultless, then should no place have been sought for the second.
So he said if the first covenant had been perfect, it wouldn't even be no need to make the second one. You know, but the first one is the reason we're in this predicament we're in now, for not following the law, statute, commandments. So that's why we went into slavery. That's why each of these nations have enslaved us, because Jake don't know how to follow directions.
If we were still held to that first covenant, man, we wouldn't even be here right now. We'd be all put to death.
But people say, wait a minute, the Lord, if the Lord controls you, why would the Lord allow you to go off like that? It's because we need to be purged to get to the kingdom.
That's right.
As children, and we know as children as an example, all children go off. All children make mistakes, and they have to be punished. Go ahead, Op.
For if that first covenant had been faultless, then should no place have been sought for the second. For finding fault with them, he saith, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel.
What? Hold on. What did he say? The house of Esau?
When I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel.
No, the house of Moab.
Israel.
That's what I mean.
Ishmael.
Israel.
It didn't say Ishmael, it said Israel.
Israel. And with the house of Judah.
God. So we know that the northern and southern tribes. That's what it's talking about. The 12 tribes of Israel, man. Israelites. That's it.
That's right.
All these other nations, hey, he have not known them. We just read that. He ain't dealt with them. No law, statute, commandment. Right now, this is their kingdom. They living it up right now according to Esau laws.
Yep. Verse 9. Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continued not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, saith the Lord.
God. So he say we didn't continue in this covenant, so the Lord regarded us not. So that's why we've been getting jacked up daily. We was being done away with. Yahweh Shah was that was your last lifeline, in a sense. We either gonna believe on him or not. That's it.
Get down or lay down.
Pretty much.
What's the one that says that God done away with his people? Apostle Paul said that. I think in Romans. Hey, how you doing?
So like he say, hey, us going off, Lord wasn't worried about us no more, man. He gave us up over to these other nations to destroy us and things like that. And that's what we be going through, them curses. Like I say, from the food from the famine of the food that's going on, the famine of the word, because you got people out here preaching false things.
Well, who's the Israelites then? If the Lord done away with the Israelites, who's the Israelites, vocab? Where are they?
And then if the real ones who say they are, they say it's supposed to be no more war going on. But yet there's war daily in these streets. There's no peace out here. Everything is out here mourning, from the trees to the people to the animals, everything.
It's a spiritual war as well.
God, that's what it is.
Got this precept for you. Romans 11:1. I say then, have Yahweh cast away his people? God forbid.
So that's proven right there when you read Amos 3:1, and when you go back in the law of Deuteronomy, when he said it's all to the Israelites, if he hadn't cast away, the only way everybody can make it, he would have had to cast away his people.
God.
So the only way that would happen.
God.
So how's it the heathens can make it?
Oh, the only way the heathens making it to the kingdom is through slavery. That's how they gonna make it.
Right.
That's how they getting in there. So if you saying that, then we understand. But if you ain't saying that, you off.
It ain't gonna be nothing nice.
There's a footnote at the beginning of this chapter in the Red Bible, It says, a remnant of Israel saved by grace.
And that's that 1/3 and 144 elect. That's what that is. The other 2/3 are being destroyed, man. We say it daily. And then you can apply that to the saying in the world. They say there's 3 types of people in this world. They say it's ones who don't know what's going on. It's ones who sit back and watch things go on and don't do nothing about it. And then there's ones who make things happen. We the ones out here making things happen, and the other 2/3 are doing shit.
You got sayers and doers. It says, for I also am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin.
God, and that's in the 12 tribes of Jacob. These are Israelites, so we wasn't done away with, man. We still here, a remnant that's scattered amongst the four corners of the nation, and we still producing. Whatever male Israelite seed, wherever he planted his seed at, that's another Israelite being born. You go ahead, you keep going.
No, that was it on the Hebrews.
You go back to the
Hebrews 8.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, this verse 10. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my laws into their mind and write them in their hearts, and I will be to them a power, and they shall be to me a people, and they shall not teach every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord, for all shall know me, from the least to the greatest.
So we not gonna have to do this anymore. We're gonna have people set up, and it's only gonna be to teach the heathen nation. Matter of fact,
not really, yeah. Enforce these laws on these heathens as well. You know, so we're not gonna have to teach a fellow Israelite who they are anymore. Who is Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua? Who is their power? You know.
All right.
Hey,
Like you
it's
said,
gonna make us better.
like I say, he gonna put
That's when you can call yourself tried
and refined.
So like you say, he gonna put the laws on our inward part, in our mind, in our heart. So that way, we not even gonna have to hold these swords no more. We not gonna be telling our fellow brethren they going off or anything like that, because they gonna know and understand already.
And like you said, I mean, your heart, man, and your mind, man.
Most people, even to this day, my heart knows what it wants, but my mind, your heart don't do nothing but pump blood, man.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? Your mind is what controls everything.
Yeah, the mind controls the heart too.
Yep.
And electrical impulses.
You can get a heart transplant, but you can't get a brain transplant.
Gonna leave.
Yeah.
Leave it to Esau.
Yeah, come.
But if you do, you be all fucked up.
Oh, yeah, you be all fucked up.
You imagine that shit, you be like, damn, I like men's too.
But they already in a way kind of trying to do that mess, to put them microchips in our brains that can control the rest of your body.
Yeah, they had a movie called Disturbing Behavior.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Old movie.
So there you go. Like I say, Esau put everything into the movies for you. But it's all through the Lord's doing, though. Just to show you, Jake always wants evidence and proof and facts. But when you give it to them, then they have a problem with that. You can read any of these other books out here, and it's all good. Any of these other history books or anything written by a man, and it's okay, I believe it. But this history book of our culture, it's a problem.
Yeah.
That shows you the wickedness of the people out here, man.
Yep.
You can bring that to Jeremiah.
Jeremiah. You want the Isaiah or the Jeremiah?
You can bring the Jeremiah too. I mean, ask you go to the Isaiah.
All right, this is Isaiah 2:2. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house, the Lord Yahweh, the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it.
God, so like you say, what the brother just said, with the law, statute, and commandment being put into our minds, and we won't have to teach our brethren no more. But these other nations going to flow on to us, so they the ones who are going to have to be taught our ways and the way to live. Because it's going to be our way or the highway, pretty much.
Right. and how they put their laws into us.
Hey, Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor, when's the next fight?
Sound like him a little bit.
Right. Somebody like him, he look like he could be a confusion face.
Yeah, he probably is a Jake.
You know, but yeah.
Jake got flavor, man.
Right. People tell me they got sauce, man.
And guess what? If they his children and he's a Jake, they Israelites, man.
Right.
Keep going on that.
Concubine is marked. A white woman going into pure slavery. They're going to be concubines, sex slaves. Mine personally.
I like that one though. Sex slaves.
All right, continuing on.
They don't know what the concubine is, so you got to break it down and shit.
Right.
The transliteration is sex slave. Go ahead.
Continuing on, it's verse 3. And many people shall go and say, come ye and let's go to the mountain of the Lord, Yahweh, to the house of God, to the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord Yahweh from Jerusalem.
So like you say, hey, let us go to the house of the God of Jacob. You know, that's the 12 tribes of Israel. Our Lord and Savior, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah, man.
That's right.
That's who was dealing with. Come up to our house.
That's
Let us learn your ways.
That's right.
Which is the right way. The law, statute, command from this Bible is the laws y'all gonna have. This what y'all gonna be following. And if you don't, hey, we just gonna figure out different ways to put you to death.
No, we gonna make them suffer a little bit first, like they did us. But we gonna do that times two, man. We gotta have some fun.
Right.
It ain't funny just killing them. We gonna have to make them suffer a little bit too.
Yeah, they had fun in doing the wicked things to us.
Yeah.
You see it on the look on them postcards. They smiling, you know, pointing at Jake burning. Not only did they hang us to put us to death, they hung us, they castrated us, cut dudes' arms off, you know, and then burned them.
But then they hold hands and shit, man.
Yeah, con. You know, this brief period of happiness we're gonna have an eternity of putting hell on them, man.
Yeah, one thing we're not going to do is castrate.
No,
we ain't getting into the
I
homosexual.
just had to say that for camera edification.
Yeah,
because
come, man.
You got scoffers out there that like to come up with shit. I ain't good. They talk about castrating. Man, these guys are pure faggots. No, we ain't gonna be doing that stuff.
We ain't gonna mess with nobody's penises.
Yeah, come. We don't leave that alone.
We ain't penis players.
Right, we might cut your head off or cut your arms off or something.
Yeah,
But that
no,
right there, y'all definitely gonna pay for that.
Devils ain't got nothing to cut off.
Y'all pay for
What
that,
the fuck
man.
are we doing?
I say we ain't gonna see no boys either.
Y'all
Yeah,
pay for
Clip
that.
us off.
Con, right.
Cause it say recompense double, right?
Yeah.
Like we sit back and meditate, turn as to how we gonna do shit to y'all, man.
Hey,
I know
women
I
sit
do.
up there and complain and shit, especially the black woman, and she'll lay down with an Edomite that she know can't fucking satisfy her.
Right.
So she gives them and make them all happy and shit.
Yep.
But then she go mess with the next white man she think is white, who's the actual Jake, who piping it down right, man.
Yep.
Finish that out.
But like the brother was saying, what was you saying, bro? That's like you were saying.
They gonna pay for that.
They're going to have to pay for that.
They gonna pay
Isaiah
for it.
14:21.
Those who led into captivity shall go into captivity. This hasn't happened yet. Well, Esau was, but they released, but now it's back to where as though they gotta pay for this. Nobody has paid for what's been happening to the children of Israel. Nobody.
That's Revelation 13 and 10.
First of all, there's a difference between slavery and torture. When we had them in slavery, it was slave just means servant. We was more than fucking servants. Okay? We was torture devices for you devils, man.
Guinea pigs.
So it's beyond slavery.
They went through so much, even from the Tuskegee experiments, with castrating us, being jealous of our genitalia, wondering why we built the way we built, trying to mimic us.
The smallpox and the blankets on Gad.
Look what they did to the Eve, the one they put in the circus, the one had the big ass.
Oh yeah,
the big
I forget
ass.
her name. They
This she died.
Sarah Bar. They had what they call them, human zoos, man.
Yeah,
Man, but you know what, man? Fuck her, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say why, because the fucking nigga woman will not stand up. When she ain't supposed to, the nigga woman will lay down with the devil, man. The nigga woman will support him. All that shit the white man did to the so-called black woman, and the black woman is the biggest supporter of that devil.
Yep.
So they should have put her ass in the circus, man.
Yep.
Cause she the main one went,
Yep.
being on display and shit. Fucking black woman is the biggest sellouts, man.
Continuing on, this verse 4. And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore.
So when the real children of Israel are ruling and in power, it's not going to be no more war. He just said all that stuff is going to be put up, turned into plowshares. You're going to be working in the field. That's why I say rebuking. It say what's a lot. Matter of fact, it say shall rebuke many people. We not going to have to rebuke our brethren because the law is going to be put on our inward parts. So we going to have the law, statute, commandment in us. We going to be perfect.
Yep.
We not going to go off. So who is talking about? It's talking about these other nations when they under our control. And that's what we looking forward to, that rulership, man. You got people still wanting to be here, wanting to thrive in this society when it's vanity. Nothing's coming out of this. Nothing. But for you to get to an age of what, 70 years old, just to retire and then die later, that's even if you make it to that age, man.
Red. I got a precept for you. This is 2 Chronicles 17:9. It says, and they taught in Judah and had the book of the law of the Lord with them and went about throughout all the cities of Judah and taught the people. And that's what we're doing. Okay? Goes on to say, and the fear of the Lord fell upon all the kingdoms of the lands that there round about Judah, so that they made no more war against Jehoshaphat. Okay? So that's the valley of decision. When that hell breaks loose, and that's in Joel the 3rd chapter, when that hell breaks loose and them devils kill themselves and the nuclear war happens, guess what? It ain't gonna be no more war when we get in our rightful kingdom.
God, that's that. So that's that Armageddon for you right there.
Yep.
That's the final decision that where everything is happening right now. Like I say, I have coworkers I work with where I told them.
Let's get that in Joel the 3rd chapter.
I have coworkers where I told them. I was like, look, man, the moment Trump got in the office, I knew they was dealing with that. I said, y'all ready to go to war.
Yep.
If you want to live,
America's gonna be destroyed. Y'all know that?
Hey, Fred. Where's Barney?
red, though.
Fred got a couple extra inches.
Hey, so these guys, one of them has left and been gone for training for the last 3-4 months. I haven't seen him.
Damn.
Another one of them just came back. He going back and forth. He ready to go to Germany. So ever since Trump has been in the office, our troops have been leaving, well, not our troops, their troops have been leaving and going over here to prepare for this, man.
They saying also that there ain't enough people. There's not enough people. Is everything all right? Is this still going?
Yeah.
What do you call Joel what?
It says it's not enough people joining the military.
So
now they're trying to get people who are dropouts. They give them some bullshit GED quiz, and they're helping them along with. They're training them to get the GED.
Yep.
They could be dumb as rocks.
What you want on Joel?
Joel
3 and 2. No. 3 and 7.
Well, so there, like I say, man, it's nothing but
sold them.
war is still going on to this day.
Yeah.
So that's how you know the real Jews not reigning, not in power right now. Because like I say, it wouldn't be any war,
What happened to the other tribes? They're
right?
Jews.
It's just one, and they say they
Levy.
Levy.
They always say they the Levite. So that means there's 11 others missing. Where Judah at?
What happened to Benji? They probably call themselves Benji.
Yeah, I'm Benji. Yeah, come on.
I'm not Benjamin, I'm Benji.
God.
All right, this is Joel 3 and 7. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whether ye have sold them.
You know, this is a beautiful thing that we could be out doing this, and other brothers all across the globe is in the same spirit, man.
Same spirit.
That's a beautiful thing.
There go your boy Esau.
Hey, Esau! There you go! There you go!
Esau in the flesh.
Hey, he like it too. He like, yes, hi.
I am
It
the
is
devil.
I. It is I.
It's I.
It is I, the devil. Hey.
Esau.
Go ahead.
I slew my brother Abel.
I did it. I'm not his keeper.
Take me to court, damn it.
I've been caught red-handed.
That's why they say that.
Yeah.
Right.
Caught red-handed.
The red
And
hair.
red-haired. I've been caught rear-haired.
Red-handed.
What was on Scooby-Doo every time somebody did something?
It was red herring. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
You gotta have a little fun sometime, man.
But that's how it is, though. Everything that's going on is Esau's fault. But they blame it on other people, man.
What is the scripture? They hold themselves not guilty, or
Yeah. That's in was it Zephaniah?
All
I
right.
think so, yeah.
It's Joel 3:7. Behold, I will raise them out of the place where ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head.
Come. And like you say, let me see that sign out. You say, I'm going to raise you out of places where you have sold them. We've been sold around the four corners of the earth. Everybody has played a part. You so-called Hamites and you Ishmaelites were the ones who built the ships, had us sold out, and sold to Esau, who funded it, the so-called Jews. Bring that other second part out of that out. So he's going to bring us out of the place where ye have sold us, around the four corners of the earth. We've been slaves throughout everywhere. Everybody has had us.
All right. And will return your recompense upon your own head.
Zechariah 11:5.
Return your recompense upon your own. So this is going to happen to you. And worse. It say double. So that means whatever you done did, you can imagine it's going to happen way worse to you. Y'all want to rape our women? Oh, your women are definitely going to be taken.
Ravished.
Ravished.
They're gonna love it.
They already love it. They in their houses secretly right now watching BBC.
Yep.
With a jet black piece in the drawer.
D-Do.
D-Do.
Yeah. You know, it's like it's man. This all throughout the Bible where this stuff, payback is coming. Right now, we got to be patient and wait upon the Lord, because that's what he said. He told us, wait upon me.
They women, they waiting for D-Day. They women.
Wait upon me. Yeah. Joel 2:32.
Remember that?
A couple scriptures.
Remember that war when they dropped that bomb? They
called it D-Day. Yeah.
They women waiting for D-Day.
They waiting for D-Day. There you go. That's a good point.
Yeah, I got it. I got this real quick. Zechariah 11:5. It says, I'm gonna start at 4.
What you trying to get?
Thus saith the Lord, my power, feed the flock of the slaughter, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. And their own shepherds pity them not. You know, and that's the so-called white man. They possessors slay them and they hold themselves not guilty. Like it wasn't I didn't do it. I didn't bring hell to the world. I'm not destroying the wildlife. I'm not polluting the waters. You know, it wasn't me. But that's what Esau does, man. And they hold themselves not guilty. But the Lord, hey, Esau, you've been found guilty in the court of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua.
That's right.
3 and 8. Might be good. You got it on it?
Yeah.
Come. Hold on, I had a precept earlier that was holding. Why you find that a lot? Speak real quick, right?
You know, and that's the thing, man. He's been going too long without any price to pay. But of course he got a price to pay. We had a price to pay when we went off to on our Lord, and he put us through the slavery in the hell that we had to go through. And that's gonna be the same thing gonna be put on Esau, man. He's not gonna be able to travel city to city to go watch the Red Sox, you know. That's crazy. Possible Edomite with a dashiki on.
It could be Jake.
Could be Jake.
You know us, man.
And then in the more confusion, I don't even know if that's a man or a woman in the front. Is that Bruce Jenner?
Yeah, because what they do. No, not you. Because what they do. You know, Jake gets caught up. The scripture says we would worship other gods and wood and stone.
And that's what's going on.
All over the globe.
You got they worshiping the cross over here with the so-called white Jesus on it. You got the cobblestone over there in Mecca. They marching around.
You got
that statue in Brazil.
I was about to say Jesus.
And there's 10 of them, and there's 10 of those statues.
Yep.
Like 10 of them. The Redeemer and something else, like all of a so-called white Jesus. None of those are built like a so-called black man. But that's the thing. That's what Esau did. They the things he hid and changed. But like I say, with everything that's going on, everybody's so quick and up in arms to tell you, oh, y'all rise up and do something, go over there and do this and that. We commanded to wait. So brother, you can bring that up. Anybody have anything else to add to that?
Yeah, we'll close after that.
Zephaniah, all right. The Zephaniah 3 and 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh.
Hold on, it say, therefore wait upon me. Therefore saith the Lord Yahweh. So he said, wait. Wait upon Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, pretty much. That's what we waiting on. We waiting on Yahweh for when he ready, when everything that has came to fruition, when everything is done, everything has been fulfilled, then he'd send his son Yahweh Shah to go and the angels to go do work. Go ahead.
Until the day that I rise up to the prey.
Hey, till the day he rise up. Till the day he rise up and say, look, Yahweh Shah, hey, it's time to go. That's enough. I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah, and that pray he talking about the 2/3 and all those heathen nations, man. That's the prey. That's what we going to destroy, man. That's it's coming. Plain and simple as that, man.
Imagine the scripture says the souls of them beheaded will be watching. I mean, and that's just not talking about the beheaded. That's also talking about people who died.
Right.
And because it's the last generation. So there's no reason for reincarnation. So those people are right now in the spirit world looking like who didn't know they was Israelite, even somebody like Eddie Long.
Yeah.
You know he righteous now.
Yep.
He like, God damn. I was like, that white man had me like that?
Dang.
Lord, when you gonna bring this man down? And of course our mentors and teachers, Abba Bivens, okay, and the men that passed on in the truth, by the Lord's will, they'll be the first down in them chariots, man. They ready. If you die in the Lord, that's a beautiful thing.
Yep.
He said, rise the dead up. Those that died, he gonna rise the dead up first, roughly paraphrase.
Yeah, that's the truth.
And then the others are on earth waiting. We're gonna meet them.
Caught up. That's the truth. That's the true rapture.
That's what we waiting on.
Yep.
And that way we gonna have these as concubines right there.
Put a camera. Concubines.
I got the one in the back.
Vixens and concubines.
I'll take the one on the left.
Sex slaves.
Hippie long style.
Then they turn around and you say sex slave. What'd you say?
So hey, like I say, the same thing they did that to us, it's gonna happen to them.
That's right.
That's why I say your recompense.
Hey, I mean, can I ask you a question? In the act of war, is it a righteous thing to get sex slaves or possessions?
Oh,
why not? Why?
For Europeans, it is.
Why
Say
though?
what the Bible say. Y'all into the church? Okay.
2/3.
Y'all believe in the Bible?
2/3.
Oh, there you go. What are you talking about?
There you go.
They believe in churches.
Would you just bring that scripture?
He just said he believed in the Bible. Don't say that.
And because our people are so much of the Esau's belief system.
They don't know what Esau is.
Our men ain't real men.
That's right.
They too big homosexuals.
Yeah.
That's all they really are.
What did he say? He gonna rise up for what? What'd you just say?
to the prey.
That was too much meat for them.
Yeah, exactly.
The only meat they know is between each other, man. But the meat in the scriptures, they can't handle that.
The meat that divides.
But right.
Yeah,
I was about to
yeah.
say that. Like, how you gonna sit up there and say it's okay for the so-called white man to rape our women and have concubines and slaves and sluts?
Yeah.
But we can't do it.
Right.
Well, that proves
come
that's
on,
why
man.
the black woman loves the white man right now.
And that shows why some of you so-called blacks love the white man. That's why you want them all to be saved. For what? You want to forgive for that shit. You want to be equal with them. You want to be on some Martin Luther King.
It was so long ago.
You know what I mean? Like, nah, man. Like, that's
Talking about he don't
wickedness,
believe
man.
in the Bible. That's a church going coon right
That's
there.
why the Lord say he gonna rise up to the prey, and like you say, he's a prey. He's a 2/3 of our people. Man, you keep
I
going.
saw him when he walked by. He cutting his eye, looking down and shit. I'm like, why the fuck he looking down at that crotch?
Please
Yeah,
don't
man.
say nothing to me. He like, please don't say it. Please.
Yeah, man, he looking at, he cutting that eye and shit like the other brother, Tyler Warrior, said the guy on the job had some blue eyes and shit, cutting his eyes, looking at him and shit. That's baggage, man.
Doing that Derwin. Hey, out doing that Derwin.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Like his head that way.
Like at the other spot, remember?
Yeah. The guy.
The guy that come by with the crotch watch.
Oh, yeah.
The camera in his bag.
Oh no, I think he walked by here last week too.
They homos, man.
No bullshit.
I'm like, why he cutting his eye like, look, man,
He was already right there. He had to cut his eye back like that.
Yeah. He tried to face
If he was
over there.
Yeah, if he was looking at us, he'd have just been looking at us like this.
Yeah.
But when I caught him, he
He
had his
was
eye.
down.
He had his head and he cut as he walked
He
looking
was,
down.
man.
And
He
he
tried to
tried
hurry up and say, yeah, how you
What the
doing?
fuck
And he
you
tried to
looking
hurry
down
up.
at, man?
Say, yeah.
He might have been looking at the sign. He might.
No,
nah,
he was
nah.
looking
He
at
wasn't
the
looking at the sign.
He was looking at a sign, all right.
Since you say the woman
was
look
right
at
there.
you,
No, he
that
was-
faggot was why everybody looking at you,
That
man.
motherfucker was right there.
You
Man, he
looking
wasn't
at
looking
mine.
at no sign. Because if he was looking at the sign and he was cutting,
I'm blocking the
he
sign.
was blocking the sign, right?
Oh, don't say that,
He was
man.
right there.
Shit, now you gotta say looking at me and shit. Man, fuck that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm transparent, man. He was looking at one of y'all. Go ahead, man. Who knows? Them dilated eyes probably looking all over the fucking place.
He did an observation of everybody.
Yeah, print watching and shit.
He had them purge contacts and seeing
the
every
purge
fucking
joints.
thing.
What'd you say? Matter of fact,
He
he
tried to
was
hurry up and look away when you hit him.
Yeah. Now you see how I caught his ass.
Peter. He call it
Yeah.
Peter.
I was
We call it Peter gazing and shit.
Oh shit. We call it bird watching.
Bird
Bird
watching.
Hey, don't put the camera there. Two big ass homos, man.
Yeah, they
Who knows what's in that sack pack he got right there, man?
Smile at this shit.
Probably got all kind of trinkets in that shit, man.
Gadgets.
Go ahead, read the script.
All right.
Fucking faggots.
Continuing on.
You know what? Read that. Let's get Leviticus 20:13, man. You know?
Continuing on. For my determined
We like women, man. You know?
For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms and pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger.
Right, even on faggots, man.
God. So the Lord gonna get everybody together and release his anger on everybody. Everybody that's breaking the law, statute, commandment of the Most High, man. You don't fear the Lord. That gay shit right there, that's it's self-explanatory.
And then his eyes real cut. You can see his eyes going up and down and shit, man. You saw that shit?
I was watching him the whole time.
He had a weeder meter on his
Motherfucker,
eye.
man, I wanted to kick him in his fucking face,
A
man.
wiener meter.
Fucking piece of shit. Black ass faggot, man.
You said
Leviticus
He
20:13,
just
man.
kept doing it. Until you caught him. Hey, how you doing?
All right, I do.
Yeah, I'm like,
Alright, try
what
to
the
play it
fuck you
out.
looking at,
Yeah,
man?
try to play it out.
Yeah.
How you doing? How you doing?
Then he's switching on across the street.
No, it's a little bit more.
Go ahead.
All right, it's a little bit more of this. Continuing on, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
That's right, on them homos, man. With that brownie recipe, man.
Oh,
You know?
Okay, Brownie. It can.
Recipe,
It can. So, hey,
you know?
this is why we waiting on the Lord, man, because of these type of atrocities.
Atrocities.
It's a lot of atrocities going on. God, matter of fact, let me bring this out
Let's
real
get
quick.
that, yeah, bring that out, huh?
Leviticus 20 and 13. If a man also lie with
Now,
mankind,
the reason why I said it was a brownie recipe, because he was cooking up something in his head and shit,
Yeah,
man. Like, how can I look at these men and go home and fantasize about the shit?
Expecting one of these.
Yeah,
it's-
a 32 ounce. Go
it say,
ahead.
as he lieth with a woman,
slam. Slug.
God,
He said he wanted the big slam and shit.
Slug,
that's
yeah.
terrible, man.
That's all right.
God. It say
They gotta
both.
laugh at them motherfuckers, but we get
Right.
angry too, man.
God.
Go ahead.
It say both of-
Get Ezekiel 9 and 4 real quick.
Both of them have committed an abomination.
Right?
They shall surely be put to
That's
death.
right, you goddamn faggots, man. You homo, we gotta be clear about it. Because you can't say certain things, but you homosexuals, man.
Yeah.
When that time come and we saying that, when the Lord returns, you're going to be put to death, man.
Thus says the Bible.
Thus says the
And
Bible,
reading straight out the
the
Bible.
Spirit of the Lord, man.
And
Okay?
that's the thing, like these homosexuals have more rights than the so-called children of Israel.
This place got to go, man.
Yeah, come.
That shows you right there, man, that what type of world you living in, man. It's full of wickedness.
Unrighteous decrees, man.
Let's read this and we close up.
All right, this is Ezekiel 9 and 4. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
God, so you have everybody, right, whoever pushing the truth amongst the four corners of this earth is sighing and crying right now amongst the abominations, like that right there, man. He up there crotch watching.
Yeah.
On some homo gay stuff. We don't deal with that.
He set the mark on those who sighed and cried. He set the mark on something else, man.
Right.
He trying to cry.
Yeah, he trying.
Lock you.
Yeah. That's when you want to gouge the motherfucker eyes out, man.
Right. This is the thing he's sighing and crying for, man.
Yep. No, it's all in the spirit, huh? Yeah. Sometimes you gotta laugh at it or you gonna fucking go crazy, man.
Laugh to keep him crying.
Nah, the four.
Oh yeah, come on. And to the other, he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite.
Right, kill.
Smite.
Yeah, hey.
Kill. Destroy. Get rid of. You know, go ahead.
Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity.
So basically, we're not sparing nobody, man. Everybody who the Lord said has to go, has to go. Whoever he puts that mark on that, hey, these people, hey, is in the nation, these people got to go. Abomination, gay, pedophile, kidnapper, bestiality, etc. Everything results in death. Adulteress, the women, men and women, both, man. Everybody being put to death, man. Nobody is going to be spared.
But that's the thing, man. A lot of these so-called men, man, you Americanized, man, and you soft, man.
Yep.
All this,
video on that.
yeah, come on. I mean, you know, you caught up in these ways of today, man, and you feel it in your heart that it ain't right, but you want to conform, man. You get in the fitting, man.
Right.
And the Lord gonna destroy you for that shit,
It's
man.
an
It's for
effeminate
them
society.
it's some women. Look at the women, man.
Real effeminate.
That's why they
man.
dress like that, man.
Right, they got abroad. They could do what they please in the society, man. The kingdom, they not gonna have none of that on. They gonna be like her right here with skirts and dresses on.
They gonna cover it up.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
but
right, I'm just
it's
giving an
example.
example.
Yeah.
There's no pants, you know, versus
That just shows
what
you the
should have
Edomites.
on.
not that
Look at the
versus-
Edomites
yeah,
and then
yeah.
look at our people, man.
You know, just to show you, they have a pants that has a zipper.
Skin tight, all black. On.
Right,
And she's a
the one
butch.
with the jeans on is marked with the she got a zipper. With a zipper though, you know, it's a zipper there for male convenience. Not yours. You can't do nothing with that, man. But that's the confusion that's going on. Man.
Yeah, our women, the Lord, these devils got our women walking teasers, man.
God, like that's right there.
But they're teasing saying, look, I can be taken, I got all this.
Yeah.
But then the society tell the women, nah, you your own.
Yeah.
You ain't got to worry about it. So then real men be looking at that, be wanting to take it, man.
Yeah. We men.
How many men don't look at that and don't be saying, man, I want to take that bitch, man?
The gay ones.
Look, in the Geneva Bible, right, in the one that came out before this one, the 1599, and Deuteronomy 22:28, it says, instead of saying lay a hold, it says to take.
Hey.
It says to take. And that's when that time comes, we're going to take women, our women too.
Right.
We're going to take women,
Kingdom
man.
shall be taken by force.
All this feminist shit is going to be blown out the woodworks, man.
Queen of Heaven worship gonna be done. It's a kingdom, not a queendom.
We going to take women, man. We're going to take concubines and shit.
Yep.
We're going to take women. Hey, we're talking about what happened to the real men. Ain't none. The real men are the elect.
Come. Standing before your eyes, Lord willing.
Yep. Lord willing, hopefully elect.
Come.
You know?
Take it. But you know, with that, Lord willing, hopefully it was edifying. We want to give all praises. Allah, Yahweh,
Bahashem, Yahushua.
Bahashem, Rakar, Kodash. Double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone. And the shalom to your Akim and around the four comes the earth teaching this truth and sincerity. You know, like I say, next time, Lord willing, see you again next Saturday.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Death to America.
Death to America.
Lord willing, the microchip be out.
Yeah.
That'll be a famine of words.